Hello, good day. Welcome to Salmina TV. How are you guys doing? Today we are covering a huge game, a grudge game, and a game that is very important in regards to the Premier League title race. Now, once you're in, please hit the like button. Comment, let me know you're here. Share the stream. Let me drop your predictions in the live chat or in the comments, and let me know what do you feel about this game. What are your expectations? Who are you repping? Can Arsenal go on to win the league? Can Manchester United peg them back? Early on, Manchester City they won 3-0. They cut the gap to 2 points with playing two games more than Arsenal though. The Brentford they drew 0-0 with Leeds United. No, this is the big one for today though. So please, once you're in, hit the like button and share.
Somebody in the back with a silver.
Yeah, welcome back. So lineups are out. I will go through those now. So both teams 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1 for Manchester United. In goal, Ramsdale and Deya for United. In the back line for Arsenal, Ben White, Gabriel, Saliba, and Zinchenko. He get the nod over Arsenal's backup left back. In the defense for Manchester United, you have Martinez, Varane, Luke Shaw, and Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka playing his way back into the first 11. That's good. He had a very rough start this season, so that is good for him. In midfield, the midfield duo of Arsenal they don't change once they are fit. Partey, Odegaard, and Granit Xhaka. Odegaard he has been having a wonderful mid-season so far for Arsenal, scoring a lot of goals and being involved defensively as well. In midfield for Manchester United, they have Bruno Fernandes, their captain, Marcus Rashford, Ericsson, Anthony, and Scott McTominay coming for the suspended Casemiro. Now, it has been a huge, debate about regarding Casemiro and his importance in the team. Can they manage without him? He only played around 8 minutes in the first game. There has been huge comparison between him and Thomas Partey. He was booked in the 1-1 draw versus Crystal Palace, and many question Ten Hag's decision to keep him on the pitch for so long and to even start him from the get-go. So he will be a huge miss. Nevertheless, they did get the job done for the most part when he didn't start it in the first game. Up front for Arsenal, the likely three without Gabriel Jesus, Bayeka Saka, Martinelli, and Nketiah will be the front three. And the new striker for Manchester United will be the lone man up front, whereas he had an impactful World Cup. And it granted him a move to a big team as the likes of Manchester United. So no changes really for Arsenal. Manchester United just missing out on Casemiro. I think that's the big change. On the bench for each, Matt Turner for Arsenal, Tom Heaton for Manchester United, Kieran Tierney, Rob Holding, Tamiyasu, Emil Smith-Rowe, he's back from injury. He came on in the Tottenham game for a couple minutes, to get some minutes under his belt. Vieira and Lakonga. The new guy, Trossard, Arsenal signed him a couple days back. He's eligible to play. Will we see him, play part in this game? I definitely think so. I think he will play the last 25 minutes the least. I would love to see him play as well. A very exciting player. He had a, wonderful start to the season for Brighton, before the coach went to Chelsea. I know, a lot of negative things happening there. between him and the new coach. Now for Manchester United on the bench, Lindelof, Maguire, Malaysia, Fred, Pelistri, Kobe, Elanga, and the young, prospectful Garnacho. Now, when you look on each bench, I mean, Garnacho is the obvious change here to change up things, freshen up things. To Manchester United, Fred, he normally come and play a part in the midfield with fresh legs, replacing the likes of Ericsson and all. And on Arsenal side, though, other than the new guy Trossard, there's no real inspiration coming from the bench, in my view. Smith Rowe is not fit. Vieira still trying to break his way into, the feel of what it's like playing the Premier League. So that transfer of Trossard for Arsenal is huge in my view. It adds something, an edge coming off the bench, and he can play right across the pitch behind the striker. So he can always replace either Martinelli, Saka, or even Odegaard. So let me know what you guys think about the lineups. I'm gonna drop my prediction soon. I'm gonna drop my prediction soon. But this if Manchester United do lose, is it the end of the road for them in the title race? I don't think so. I think there's still a lot of games to play. If Arsenal lose, is it the end of the road for the title chase? No, there's a lot of games to play. But it's rather more important for Arsenal if they win this game. It's one more of those big six difficult games that they can put behind them and put back the lead to 5 points with their game in hand. So I think it's more important to Arsenal than to Manchester United. Manchester United, I think they will make the top four. I don't think this game, if they lose, will stop them from making the top four. So it's a huge game. It's a grudge game. Manchester United did beat them 3-1 at Old Trafford. Catching the team on the counter attack a couple times. So Arsenal will want to get back at them. The fan bases, they have been at it since September until this day. On one end, it said that Arsenal did play the better football at Manchester United's home, but Manchester United eventually scored more, conceded less, which is more important. So each fans, they have their own argument and their own, reason to think that their team is a better team. But I don't think either team have anything to really, be negative about. Manchester United, they have played well for the most part this season. They were, and still to me, within grasp of the title race. So both teams doing well this season. I think Arsenal are overachieving. I think they're overachieving. I think top four is guaranteed for them, but based on where they are now, it's like you have to expect more and demand more, and that's definitely what I am doing. I want to see them overachieve. I want to see them pushing for the title. It's been a long while, 20 years. So if they can surprise me and surprise many others, that would be a great achievement.
they've been playing and not worry about anything else.
Okay, well, as Ian tries to compose himself during the break here on Matchday Live, all attention switches then to the huge game at the Emirates Stadium. If this fixture is one that's lost some of its shine in recent years, Arsenal against United has certainly recaptured the imagination.
So, my player to watch in this game on either team. For Manchester United, player to watch in this game for me is Marcus Rashford. I would consider Bruno Fernandes, but I think he will be too busy trying to keep up with Arsenal's midfield. If anyone should have an impact for the most part for Manchester United, I think it will be Rashford. And, the likes of Arsenal, I think Martinelli will come about. Since the World Cup, Martinelli, he has a dip in form since the World Cup, honestly. It's Saka that's been carrying the band. He's still doing the basics. He's running at players. He's trying. He's doing defensive work. So the attitude is still there from him. But I just think productivity and the final enough plays, Martinelli has dropped form a little bit. But I think this is the game that he will rise and he will get back to that sharpness that is required. And I think with the likes of Trossard coming in the team in the back of his head, he will know that he's required to perform because there's somebody now with the quality that can actually start the game ahead of him if he's not performing. So I think it's a good thing for him. It's a good thing for the team. And this is why you want quality players, not just in the first 11, but on the bench to keep each player out there sharp and pushing themselves to perform at their best every game. But I think today will be his day. I think he will do a very good job for Arsenal, and maybe get that goal to lift his spirit again and build back his confidence. A lot of eyes will be on Saka, which is why I don't go for Saka. Manchester United, they will turn their attention to him every second of the game once he gets the ball. But I think Martinelli will be the one to make the difference should Arsenal, come out the stronger team. Odegaard, a quiet player, very sneaky in the way he plays. He does a lot. He has been on great form. He will have a good game, but I just think that Martinelli will be the player to look out for. Thomas Partey, quiet player as well. I think this might be a game he announces himself too, with Casemiro missing and that comparison. This just might be a game that Thomas Partey gets a highlight on how he performs and what he can do versus the big teams and what he brings to Arsenal. And it will show without him last season. That was a big difference when they lost 3 games on the trot. I think it was April or March when he was out. And it's huge. I think he's huge. And I think we still need that player that can come in and play for Thomas Partey. And it's not there. But the greatest thing is that he was just out for like 2 to 3 weeks this season. And that's the game that we lost. I think the game that we played versus Manchester United, I don't think he played. Just let me confirm that. I think he was out. Thomas Partey was out. Let me check and confirm that. Line up. Yeah, so Lokonga actually started that game, So will Partey come today and show that he makes that big difference? It's the same team. Gabriel Jesus started, though he's injured. Lokonga was the one that started in the deep line midfield. No, Partey is here. I think this is a game he can announce himself that, hey, I made that difference in this team. and show the ones that are not aware that he's a big part of why we didn't qualify for Champions League last season, and he's a huge part of why we are what we are this season, with only missing out on 2 to 3 weeks, and that period included the Manchester United game where we lost 3-1. So Martinelli slash Party will be the players to watch to me for Arsenal. As I said, Odegaard is very sneaky, and you have to keep your eye on him. But I think Martinelli can lift back his game during this 90 minutes. With Trossard in the back of his head as well. Um, I personally don't think Manchester United will score on Arsenal today. I don't think so. So it's definitely how Manchester United will defend. That's just my view. They're really, really, you know, great on counter-attacking football. Um, they bring in a big striker which can hold up the play. Let's see if he can. Let's see. The last game Manchester United played Crystal Palace and they started Weghorst. I didn't see them trying to play to his strength. I didn't see they're putting in the long balls to him for him to keep hold up play and link up or lay off to anybody. I didn't see that. It was like Manchester United playing 9 outfield players in that game. Now, if that changes today, then we might see productivity from Weghorst. If they play the same way they did against Crystal Palace, where they're trying to play the fluid football with him, he will be non-existent again. So Manchester United need to play more direct into Weghorst. Try to let him, get in that 1v1 battle with Gabriel or Saliba, and then the speed of Rashford and company can come along. But I didn't see that versus Crystal Palace, and if they don't change that, then I really don't see how is it that they're going to be productive going forward when one of their players is not really being involved in what they're doing. So I honestly personally just don't think they will score today. It's rather how well they defend. I mean they can score. They're very good on counter. But my personal expectation is for Arsenal to keep a clean sheet, um, maybe score a goal or two. So ultimately, my prediction is 2-0 to Arsenal. Um, 3-1 if the game should open up a bit, but I honestly think it will be 2-0. But let me know what you think. Yeah, so my prediction is 2-0, 2-0 to Arsenal. And they should go back 5 points ahead in the table. They have been superb at home, and they have been playing wonderful. I mean, even missing the likes of Gabriel Jesus, they surprised me a lot. I think Saka, he started out the season a bit slow, and I did compare him before Jesus came in the team, and since Jesus came in the team. I think he was not taking charge and leading the team as he used to. And I think since Gabriel Jesus has been out, we have seen more and more how important and effective Saka is, because he has been carrying the team, on the front with his pace, with his dribbling, and just his ability to go by players and to create that space and open up gaps. So kudos to Saka, but I think a lot of attention will be on him, a lot, and that will open up the space for the likes of Nketiah and Martinelli. But I think Martinelli will be the one to pounce and make use of all that. But let me know, what do you think? Do you really think Arsenal can win 2-0? That's my prediction. United will make it difficult for Arsenal. That's just a reality. They will make it difficult. as usual. This team has been defending well under Ten Hag, so I don't see why they would not. I don't see why they would change how they approach the game at home. At Old Trafford, they didn't really play on the front foot. So today, I don't see them trying that. I see they're sitting back just to see him and soak up the pressure, defend as a team. I mean, they will be forced to do a lot of that based on how Arsenal possess the ball. But I think a smart coach and a smart method would be not to try and play opener versus this Arsenal team, because they're actually good from front to back, so they can cope for the most part. And as I said, with Partey in the team and he's fit and he's having a very good campaign so far, we have the player that has the quality to break up things and to stop things. No, and he's also capable of playing through press and playing through, that high pressure and the intensity that the likes of McTominay and Varane and company that they applied in the first leg. They were really physical. I mean, at some point, I wonder, how is it that these players are not being booked? How is it that they're going along, getting away with these kind of challenges? So it would not be that easy for them today to do that. With the fans in the stadium, I think it has been a total difference in how the fans react to a lot of things now this season for Arsenal. In the previous times, in the quick succession, you'd have the fans going against the team, booing the team, not being vocal enough to help the team. And this season, even when they will go behind or they get pegged back a goal, the fans, they have been there. They have been contributing to the energy and the life and the confidence of the players. So they have all the tools to get the job done today. I mean, as I said, the only player missing out of the puzzle is Jesus. He's away for some time, but they are losing an important player as well. So that's no excuse. I think there's no excuse for Arsenal, and there's no excuse for Manchester United losing Casemiro. They're both losing two of their best assets in their team. And we did miss out on one of them early on in the season, but we still had the game where we could have, done better. What go on?
Where I deal with? I see some man, I want someone to come set me no link, long. I see them from Argentina.
How has life been since December 18th?
December 18th of December, life been great. Great. Football life been great.
Yeah.
Still celebrating the World Cup.
Yeah.
Where I deal with though?
So what you feel about Manchester United and the recent form,
I mean, the form been good. I mean, getting points, even grinding out matches where years ago we are lose. Defense seems solid. I think we don't have the depth, same way. If we really do we expect a club of a caliber Manchester United, but for the coach I use the player them and what he do so far is like you have to say hats off, brother. It's just that's a decent level 360 about what 720 turn around. You have to give kudos to the coach. How am I get out of the player? We still need the depth though. You see, just like you lose a caliber player, which there's not much Casemiro in the world, but you lose a player like Casemiro, you already see what I'm going to do.
Yeah. What do you think about Ten Hag starting Casemiro versus Crystal Palace?
It's not about starting him. I think when he made the first change, I think him try to take him out. When he bring on that Fred change, I don't think he try to take him out. But I didn't have a problem starting him. It's so late in the game, up 1-0. I mean, to be honest with you, Because that change everything should have made this, especially on the verge of playing. If you were serious about challenging for the title, because I think dropping points there, I think all of that gone. I think that challenge are gone. I mean, it all depends on what we get from here. So, but if we even go to there and even take a loss today and win that game there, you beat Man City, win that game there, 6 points from out of the 9 with another set of games. That's a good turnaround, you know what I mean? But
still not so bad.
Yeah, it's just I think we should make that change. I mean, and then you lose Casemiro, and then you know what I mean a great free kick. A great free kick. You drop points this again. So I think that change they should make. It's just when I believe in that.
You basically lose on both ends, because in the 1 to 3 points, which is why I'm starting, can never want to drop points. Plus, I would assume that he definitely wants him in this match. I mean, him comment after saying, them play Arsenal before and him never feature until like 80-something minutes. But me and you know, we see him reaction to the goal when the equalizer scored. And even the yellow card, him shake him head when Casemiro got it. So we know him want him for even these big games. So, honestly, I was surprised him start the game, knowing Casemiro's mentality. Watching him over the years for Real Madrid. But all right, okay, start him. Let's say
I think, and it's not even about. I mean, I have to put too much pressure upon things because I think the challenge was just silly. That one of the most silliest challenge I see him do from it was just weird, and he do it at a point when it has a more drastic for the club, for the team, because you end up losing out to the team upon basically the best team of this in a league this year. The top of the table and them play great. So you have me. And it was a silly challenge from Casemiro. So and you always don't know football. As me say, you're up 1-0 after 70 odd minutes. I think you against Crystal Palace, not creating that much. I think you could have said, okay, we could pull him as if you think about use him. Because I don't think you take the chance with 90 minutes. If you even start him, you get the lead. And we should have put to that game still. I feel like we get a penalty, but hey, VAR give them 1 week before, so VAR just take back one. Can we feel?
Yeah, I think it's penalty though. Yeah. I personally think it's penalty. Oh no, the football good. Them play one, man, take back one. That's the natural reaction.
Yeah, man. That's as me say, but as me say, in that game, I think Rashford did in his head. I think he wanted that streak to continue. He was in the play very selfish.
He had a very, to me, subpar game. Like
man. No, and it's in the final third. I can see say him well want to score that goal if he continue the streak, and because there's opportunity. I think him could have lay off the ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's.
But that has always been doing Rashford, And sometimes these young players, they don't see no growth in them. Most of them. That's how him always play. Like him always eager. I don't know if he's. I don't know. You have some people that love the limelight still, but.
Yeah, but you have to understand if you feel like as a forward, as a striker, that's just forward still.
The smart strikers know when to lay it off.
But as me say, that to me, that just forward, that just player we feel like say, them feed them time and them a shine and them have it and
and they want
you score.
As they say.
You score some whole heap of goal, and you know what I mean. So as me say, we can see it. That is that I think that time the coaching the part if you watch it at half time, you make him know say that calm down.
Yeah. The goals, I mean, once you play for a good team, you play forward, your goals will come. You understand? If you look on when we play for Liverpool through the middle for the years, play the false 9 role, man. Always I invite Ismani and Salah.
Firmino,
if you notice, even though Firmino has got a lot of goals, there are a lot of big games him score because him not rush it, but him just know say he might get him chance them. I don't know if him just want to be in the spotlight all the time, but he's a player. He has ever been like that, Rashford, and it is why when you're betting, sometimes you buy him for take a whole shot. But back to the tenor, because you say the only way you blame him is when him make the change. Now this is why he have to take to me most of the responsibility, because I'm a new fan there, so him say Casemiro had to make the challenge because a waste man Bruno. Me must say Bruno never made the tackle, so he had to, because I think he was breaking away. I think it was a breakaway, So if you never challenge him, it may would have be.
But all right, first of all, a silly challenge, that brother. You're late. If you understand,
it's a breakaway. It's a free breakaway. I think it was. I think maybe 2v2 or 2v1.
People are covered. The defender them, Vera them on there, and the defender them on there. So, but like I said, if you understand, at certain time you have to just make the man do the work. It just, to me, it was a silly challenge. As I say, me have a problem if if you took the chance as a coach and it pen out to a certain extent, 70th minute done, and this I say, take him off. You're up 1-0. When you make the change and bring on, I think a Fred and take off Christian Eriksen and bring on. I think a Fred and bring on. A Fred, yes. Or who bring on? I remember if it's Fred or Scott. And that's something else.
Why not? I'll show you why.
Why not?
Right. Who them the other mark De Bruyne in a Man City game, if you can remember?
De Bruyne.
It was Fred.
Fred followed the whole game.
So when you look at it, it's not like you do have somebody that can come in and get the job done. So even after you play the 65-70 minutes, why is it that you don't just take out the man and put in the players we have available can play the role? What is it so important in that game 1-0 up? I mean, yes, you want the 3 points, but there are players there. There's the reason why you have a squad. No, you sacrifice.
Me understand, because as I said, you're up 1-0. Worst case scenario, that way happen, you end up draw the game. Because it never looked like Crystal Palace was actually going to win the game. And I like say you're under this pressure threat where you feel like you're going to lose the game. So worst case scenario, it would have been a draw, which is end up going to be a draw. I take him out this, and I was watching the game. I'm watching the game. I was so irritated. When he get the card, I said, Jano, if that change, because we think that him not going to do. Make that change. If I even go, when I leave Eriksen for a time, make that change, bring on Fred. Because them can do it. Scott, even today, starting Scott, I don't know that. Him just, the last time him start, he man look last, and I don't know, Charlton, in the cup, I say, what dog, I don't know.
He played in the return fixture, and he had the physicality that you guys played to your strength, and he was a part of that. So
Scott reckless and rush. Today, I'm gonna go dive and tackle get one right. Yeah, that was him. It's like man is very inconsistent. Yeah, once in a while he make forward and play, and that was the problem. He just look on the side, and even people are saying this on the turnaround. Remember, it's like half the team is not. When I start the man no more, different half of the team are different players. Defensive line, we been through captain.
Obviously everybody have them role for play. So I mean, I just think Ten Hag impact the ball on that one day. And if Man U should go on to lose, a lot of people will look back at that and say, is a Casemiro absence by them? They know that.
Yeah, man, trust me. They said about that. Me tell her, me watch a game. Me did watch a game. So me never tell me makes a freak. I say John. And it's so funny. I had a feeling to another game. I say, say I think Crystal Palace are just gonna steal something out of the game. Because it's just for me, the opportunity to rush for to get even the breakaway, and then just like you're eager to get this goal, if you continue this streak, and you're up in your head.
Yeah.
The crosses, them. I mean, Weghorst, but I like his energy. I like how he plays. I honestly
didn't think he could play team strength either.
No, not play team strength. Because when I put the ball in the box, there's a lot of time when we had opportunities to put the ball in the box. So we not play team strength. I think we at one time we actually make a cross. We actually hit and it go wide. But I like his energy. He's a player when I really. I like that him not make a keeper or a defender dictate. Like him not make them have the ability to pick a pass. You have to boot the ball up the field and anybody get it. Who win the header? Win the second ball. I like that. But for the most part, like you said, just the game was just a game where I think you should have put it away. You know, be more clinical, and that's what we need. We need a striker. But I say, as a Man U fan, for the last couple of years, and you have to feel good with the squad we have. You need the depth, though. You need more players. You see the coach. We have a coach we can believe in, a system where we want to play, a system we want in the club. Expectation from players, big players or not. You know, if you mess up, you go hold the bench.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I mean, yeah, when we want a striker, do you think it was the best choice to start Weghorst immediately after you bring him in?
Whatever. Maybe some other depth, brother. Who would have some Martial injured again? So who would have start?
Why is it that Garnacho cannot start? Why is it that it find it difficult to start Garnacho in our team?
But the way to start Garnacho, we're gonna bring off a bench. Brother, like
I get what you're saying, but we watch Weghorst at the World Cup, and for the impact with them saying for the benching come average, right? So
yeah, but all right.
Well, what would have wrong if you start Garnacho, and if you want that difference, you bring on Weghorst and boot it in the box for him to try and to pick and to create something.
Think Garnacho, all right. Garnacho to me, when him start, so I'm not really give much starting to. So like in a certain sense, we get it. Garnacho young and him is a player where him coming off the bench, him get a spark there. Him not afraid to run at nobody, so him go take the ball to you. You know what I mean? Him get a spark.
Yeah.
We don't have the depth. It's like putting where
I think we're gonna have to do something with Martial. It's a waste of time.
What's a waste of time, brother? It's Martial a paper, brother. Like the problem in Man U, me and people are Cosal, and we do it, and I make Chelsea look like Chelsea do something weird. Brother, Chelsea just have to play a business role. They must spend a lot of money, but them must give people contract well long, and they must put the money over a certain amount of time. And I mean, yes, you buy a bunch of players, or them are going to pay out. We will see. But
they must go see for them. It's I don't know what's the approach, but you know, after those players have to go be sold, and they might go sell them for less than we then buy them because.
But the thing, all right. Yeah. Yes, I mean, you see, the thing is I'm buying a lot of players with the same position and we play the same position. It's like, like we say, let's see what Chelsea do. But most clubs have the money because there's ways of buying players, and them act like enough of them act like say, oh, them not no spend. We never used to spend sensible. We scouting was crappy too, you know, all them thing there. So we give people money when they deserve it. The game that Weghorst has missed, I like the energy. Anthony, him have a lot of improvement for me. Him hold up the ball too much. Him for you to have the skill and the pace. It's like every time you see two, it's like a one. In mine only click one way. It's cut inside. So every time you get the ball, him stop the ball. I'll cut it back. Every time him get the ball on the flank, him like take on a player. That's my thing. And you take on a player, put the ball in the box. You have a player like Weghorst, so him can put the ball in the net.
That's what I'm saying, because I mean, to Anthony, he hasn't shown us what he's really about yet, and we are giving time. Me now go at him. We were having a conversation recently about him. You know, him too static. You say him have pace, me not see it yet. Let's wait and see. We see him run. I mean, the run versus one of the Crystal Palace defender where they was the first we see it in months. Like he's not going at players. He's not going down the line for sure. When him do come inside, he's still not going by players really. He's just going left or right. I mean, him have that shot off, yes, if you give him the space, make it ball in it. But as a winger, I think he is a part of restricting Manchester United and what them can produce up front, because as a winger, he's not doing enough.
No, as me tell you, him start the ball. Him have as me tell you, it's like it look like when them defend him. Them defend with two players, and basically them kind of show him the flank. They must show him the wing, take the flank, and him nah do that. Him want cut inside.
Still a force coming inside.
We see him technique and him can beat people. Cause in a game, I see him two defender around him and him spin on the two of them. And when him even spin on two of them, I think the man that go take the ball and start dribble the man, pass it like John would that. So as I said, I see touches at something there. The run we're making at the game, that's something like that. Yeah, you know what I mean? It did it. It's just for execute and do it. The thing about it is, when we not going to beat him for him forward and score a couple goals. Whenever you used to get from half of the flag over there, so not if it last couple of years. So it's like at least him contribute to a certain extent. Him scored at scored at the first game we'll play against, you know. So you know. How much goal am I think about?
When I look at it, right? Yeah, when I look at it, right? Him score a couple goals. In the first run of games. But this, remember when you come in a team new, especially a league new. No, I'm not playing to that, man.
I'm playing
you don't really know you that much, right? So it's not difficult for you to surprise them. No, once you come and score a 2 and 3 goal, people will say, hey, we don't have to watch him. No, this is when you prove your quality. You understand? This is when you show yourself and people say, hey, we can do it. Because even when you know somebody can do it, and you know somebody have the quality, I want to try to stop when you can't stop me. No. Since him so keen, we just not seen it from him, to me. And when I look at Rashford had a horrible game versus Crystal Palace, and then Antony on the next side, it's like with a brand new striker up front, we don't really know, the fluidity at the team and how to go by yet. Him just coming at the side. It was really flat. And this is why, to me, the team never played to the strength of Gregor. So it was really the best thing to do based on how Antony and Rashford played to start him immediately. Well, you need time to soak him in, but I personally think him to start Garnacho. Not every game, but sometimes. You don't have a depth, so.
But the thing about it, all right, Rashford like play better and get more out of Rashford on the left. I just say I go start Garnacho. It's like you go take. So you get to me, I say, even Rashford, him have a fluidity, Garnacho does not have that. So it's like, me get it. Over panel flank there now, over by Antony there, Ilanga, he's not it. He might look a pace, but that's it.
Hold on and try a smooth cross though.
I think what end up happening to it, even over there, so with Antony, Dalot would have helped create more going forward than Wan-Bissaka. And Wan-Bissaka once in a while he may produce something great. It's like, once in a while.
Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, for those
yes,
very good.
So it's like, the help, and as they say, in a game like Crystal Palace game, but they say you want Antony to really show him class, because we need this. Right now we need the help more than anything else, because you're not playing dollar. We have the quality, the skill, can pass the ball, can square the ball, can beat people like you used to. I want the soccer you play with, in great defensively, so you have to pick it up offensively. As we say, but
it will require more from you
now,
for help create and be more productive.
As me just team, listen, it's really nitpick to a certain extent with the depth we have, but you expect from quality players, you expect them to do what they do. I'm glad, just like the mindset we have, and as a coach, and him approve the people them wrong. Because sometimes I listen to some of them pundits there, and the British man, them, and because the man a British coach, foreign coach, him always have some kind of thing to say, but him set certain standards. You see me? Him set certain standards, and I like how him go about things and him make the player them earn it. Him not just spend a bag of money to a certain extent to you know what I mean? Just buy a bunch of players, bring them in because them have name. Him make the player with them where him have earn them position. You know, him forward in your bench the captain bench, him can't get a game, which him not for play. Him forgot about him business.
I mean, you can always find a farm, you never know.
No, sir. He can't live. Him is at it. Not for where you expect from money. Even I was see it in all right. A man start one game. We win the game 3-0 now. But at the game where we give up the most opportunity.
Where Bruno operate like he want to get sent out, so.
I would have Saliba.
Gabriel him kick.
Gabriel kick the man.
No man, look good again, man. Him kick Gabriel when the ball don't play already and
get a penalty. Ramsdale come push the man in the box and get a penalty, but you know.
No man,
it's thing good.
It's something Bruno look, man.
But let me say with Maguire dog, Maguire start one game, start him. And at the most Bruno they have to have him best game for the season, the one game. Be a clear what he's got. Take him off, brother. Take him off. Him start against Charlton too. And at Charlton we play with some for the most. Them not really do much.
Not
and
much,
even couple times him still get spin. I'm like, yo, John. Him on a hit dog. I don't know if I confidence with the team. I don't know if I expectation with the team. I don't know, but
I think that you will get more from him now that the team defending better as a team.
Brother, I'm gonna tell you, same man, start one game.
Yeah, but that's it. That's a problem. He's not playing regularly, so you're gonna find.
Brother, the man start one game with Casemiro in front time, and at the game we give. First of all, at no time ever my coach come out and say we was lucky. You one, I just tell my brethren, I say, yo, Maguire now start again, you know. The man laugh. I say, oh, man, so I say, you coach say lucky, we lucky. You think he might give back Maguire? You think he might give back Maguire the more game? Maguire have got hold the bench. I never go sell him. Him not start again, brother. Come on, run past him.
King Maguire, you know.
No, but see me a table, brother. You hold up the bat. Referee. Sorry, I forgot to tell you the line.
You see, you play them, all them do look something. Tell them say you're not bother with it.
I'm not bother with it. That's a foul that after a man beat Gabriel.
They don't give you a call in the first fixture, so them know better for no bother with that. No. You know that. They might go say, oh no, we can't do that again. They might say, oh, we take with the man them goal the first match, you know. We don't have to earn anything on the score now.
I mean, I don't really have a problem. Come and start mids. I really have I would prefer to win the title than the collapse of Man City thinking. I'm gonna tell you, when I feel like me have the depth feed, even though your coach, Mr. Pep, it look like he want to throw in the flag. He might make some statement. That team in a shambles right now.
Pep stress, man. Pep stress. At first one Pep that England for us 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
First, every year Pep say he's not really interested for winning the Premier League. First.
And not only that, yesterday man follow it up again. Yesterday, and before yesterday, I say if him can't get the player them under control, him not make no sense. I'm like, him not gonna leave. I'm like, what?
And Pep has always said him gonna there City for a while. Tell us the man stress, brother. If you see him attack certain things we never say yet.
I think the criticism now with him not winning a Champions League, it warranted. You put it out there.
You know, put the pressure on yourself and say you're not interested in the Premier League because you win that too much time. So now that means I say you don't know in our them drop out them drop out
when I cup them.
Yeah. So you only play 2 cup basically and 2 knockout cup this. So you're supposed to can structure your team to go play the knockout there with the strongest team and go win them then. But that's stress interest, man. That pressure.
That's why I don't think we can challenge for the title. The fact that we're still in a 4 competition, the depot we have, we can't do it. It's not gonna be possible. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be possible. And that's why I think say. That's why even when I make a statement one time, I'm bridging a lot. When I say, oh, bring in Felix, I say, bring in Felix, come do it. I just say money. I say, and them have the money, you know. I say, oh, bring in Felix, adapt to the side.
Them can more than pay, but there's some people just don't see. All right. I think the wages though, after you pay the 20 million, then you have to go pay the wages. That it kind of
at 10 million, they want the fee, loan fee, and then you know
it kind of a stretch for real. Atletico just try make sure they make the most of it because he probably shouldn't come public and criticize them system and all them play. Maybe that's why them even force him to sign a contract before him get a chance to forget the loan. But it really a stretch. Because if he come an injury for 2-3 weeks or a month, it kind of
it costs ridiculous. It's a ridiculous money they want. I mean, Chelsea, I do what them want. They must spend, which is weird. Chelsea spending is weird for me because the plan was buy the club for 2 point and then invest 1.8 billion in the to build the team. My thing is one of those plans to spend 1.8 billion in a one season.
6 months. 500 million already, Man U score 500 million already now. In the 1.5 transfer window.
Yeah, so I say what that me I say is like what am I planning to do? Spend.
Wow, that's beautiful.
But what am I to spend this money in a one go? It's ridiculous, But hey, to each his own. Me can't find Big Papa. Me don't know. And FanFest they down there, no. Down at Florida, no. Down at Yard, Holland. Yeah, man. I don't the FanFest there. Me I say bring that hot there, so.
The man is inside under some serious pressure. I know with the 10 times up there. The man don't want to see no FanFest.
Me go to it, 2-1, me did have not lose, with Scott McTominay on that side. So I'm safe when I can't hold this. Come on.
The man cut the party out and way. Good goal.
This we expect for last week. Last week you wanted too much.
Yes, as a striker, all you have to do is patient. I them something I'm like still. But even if you rush it, you can see say more rush it and not push himself too much.
Especially, why I don't know. It's just good win, nice pressure, nice pressing. I really like. And I think for whatever reason, I think we should keep him if we can. Even though a goal scoring we bring him enough, but I like his energy. Regardless.
Okay.
Even though we are gonna bring in, most likely I'm gonna go for Harry Maguire. I think I'll read them outside. I mean, I would have take Harry Maguire over Osimhen. Even though Osimhen younger, me know what Maguire do in a Premier League. And with the talent we have around him, the Rashford and Anthony, and hopefully we can get Sancho back together. Okay, that in a referee. But I think we keep players like them there. We bring the energy, and bring something different to the squad. Because with a player like him, we have an aerial threat. Can play more direct. Change if a team a sit back. You know what I mean? They have options. We typically not options now. One way alone we can play now. Remember for about 2-3, long we not score one corner before that's easier. With all Maguire out there. Oh, so Scott McTominay, follow Odegaard. Yeah, man. Don't let him know. Can I go like him and be player of the year?
I play a good man. You have to watch him.
I like the pressing though. Now make them sit down too comfortable with the ball. Even yo, I wanna buy a rated player team because I like trust artists are good. I say man, you them player little and nothing there, $20 million. Go scoop up them player them say add depth to your side. Especially players were proving themselves in the league. Because when I bring players from outside of the Premier League, you don't know where I get, because Premier League tough.
Yeah, you don't know where I get.
So when you can find a quality player from inside of the league where do it, especially, and you know them are going to bring your player well, you analyze them come in a struggling side where them have to come do something, you know what I mean? You expect so much from them. They just, you plug them in Arsenal, trust out in Arsenal, right? And all them have to do is come do their job.
Mm-hmm.
Understand how the team are playing and just what the coach wants from them and just come do their job. When defenders make just back off our players. But we're surprised. We are surprised Arsenal that game, I know. No, that's not fun. We are surprised in that game.
We are get the ball in the right areas, but the finishing after that, I don't know why you're gonna keep the ball all over the place.
But I think Arsenal probably expected Man U to be more reserved, laid back, and they're very aggressive. We are win the ball in the middle of the park. It's not as dominant as I expected. I expected Arsenal. I just basically 20-minute gone, but so far it's not a dominant. I expected Arsenal to have more the ball, more dominant, more passing the ball. But we not make them too comfortable. Odegaard has not done anything much from the game start, which that's great. And you got drop points against Daga and freaking Crystal Palace. Imagine I win that game and all. Like, all you don't make it easier for Man City. I mean, I want them win 3 championship, 3 title back to. No matter what, that's what we do. That's a Man U record.
Well done, Nketiah. 1-1. Because we are getting the ball in the right place. It's just that we're finishing off. We are getting the ball in the right places. Nketiah.
If him look like you're offside now.
Boy, they easy, Boy, they easy. Let me see what I got. A good goal, man.
Look like him offside, ref.
That's cool, man. We are get the ball in the right places. We know the man like them. They never do no training. No, and they clearly answer.
Defense was literally fall asleep.
Yeah, like you know, so the man then here, we take the man gone. Beautiful ball still, One Bissaka lock
fall asleep. The man just took a free header.
Yeah. One Bissaka, come on, you can't ball what so. Better than that.
First of all, him started with the man, and then I don't know where him lost himself. Watch out. Him pick up. Oh God. Make the man run past it. Him don't know where the man there. Good ball from Xhaka.
Arsenal drop asleep, and man score on them, man.
Like seriously, Wan Bissaka.
As in, I mark the man how long, so how can you make the man
then him
walk?
I don't know, like,
He walk
how the hell
left him,
Trust me.
And the man just sidestep him or go around him. And them play them crazy, yeah, man. That this look like 2-1. So. But NKTM coming in and do a good job still. He might not generate a lot of plays like Gabriel Jesus, but when the ball go in a certain areas, him there if you put in the back of it, and you have to give him credit as a young youth.
But that's what you expect from a striker.
That's all right. He
Yeah.
might do a fairly good job.
Yeah.
Till somebody come me and tell me say, Gabriel just have to go come play back for him. No, I say, brother, don't worry about it. Come on, don't be ridiculous. but because the youth he might
I mean, to be honest, yeah, you would that you because at the end of the day, if my score a goal, and
yeah.
you're not good as a coach, you can't just take man fling him on the bench because Jesus recover from the injury. Yeah, he might have to come play back himself into form, you know, because the youth are produce. There's a lot, but that's a problem we a coach want to have.
Yeah.
That's the problem we want as a coach.
Definitely.
You don't have no forward that you can't find a goal for none of them.
Because even just remember at some point, him go for a run about 6-7 games now score. Remember? Taylor said Manu seems to have found their form like Arsenal has from the start of the league. I expect to be a wire to the finish. Yeah, man, it's gonna be I'm gonna say it's a grudge game. So, I mean, to me, these are the biggest fixture in the Premier League. You know, it's just that the two teams can drop off at the pace of the past, you know, decade or so. But the biggest fixture is when them actually play football. Liverpool have the titles, but in a modern time, Liverpool never really have that spot there where Arsenal and Man U have when them play. So, yeah, man, the biggest fixture is. Hayat said that's one my side. I think he's referring to Arsenal because him comment after Arsenal score.
Rashford challenge to the dog and ball, man, and stop. Give like he eat that goal.
Man, you do a very good job on Odegaard. Manchester United, next shot on target.
It's so funny. All I hear like that, you know, man. Believe you me, you see where because Casemiro pop up in that summer right this and I hit with the ball, you know. Yo, trust me. Yes. One Bissaka drop asleep after Rashford scored such a brilliant, beautiful goal. And the boy Scott might surprise me today, you know.
Team take a beautiful shot from top of the D.
Come on, guys. What? If you fight for the corner, then brother. How much corners Arsenal have in that game already?
I tell you, so we get the ball in the places, but it's not finish. Man, you defend good though, so this is a game we should have buy. I'm not buying up. I'm not bet for the match. I don't bet for the match.
I'm Bridget asked me the score. I say, you know, say without Casemiro, feel like 2-1 dark. The man a rush, brother. I can't. I not think Scott can I don't know. I think we'll get 90 minutes for him. And he's a madman to at times, and he's a man who just start kick down people, you know. But we need depth. We need depth to start. You have to get players, and it's like the only good thing about Man U right now, the players over there and the team we have and the squad, is that we get to showcase and give some young youth some run, and see what them can do. Because that's how we end up see the ability, which many say Ghana from the pre-season, but
Mm-hmm.
the squad not dead, so I don't know why they not sell Martial.
Jerome Nation, we have win the match. Can you say Arsenal now get it Man U 3-0? We are carrying the match.
Before Casemiro, me have it 2-1 Man U now. And after Casemiro, I say John. Scott, my time in Midland Park right now, trust me. We have to defend well and see. Drop asleep and the man them score.
Nation, so Man U win. Offside, man. You know we are worried about. Why get worried, man?
Well, that I just the man, so the man run before the play starts, before even Saka get the ball up and over on the wing in the brother. You say, what the man mark to the middle part? I don't know where Scott McTominay there now.
The Rashford goal is a beautiful goal, though.
No, after that, man, you fall asleep.
Man, cut party and just lop it. A good goal.
I felt like something like that, we are going to need to win a game, man.
Yeah, because that's why initially I never really have enough score, really, but a goal like that, you have to just give him props. And like I said, them split the team open. The man scored a damn good goal. Because I haven't said Anthony, them not really, convince me that much.
Where guys I scored to them?
Now which game?
Yeah, that game I play man match. Luke Shaw, I go square one right on the head.
Yes, sir. If them don't tell you say 4 times the man keep on a foul man spite, they wouldn't know say if they got the card. Man, them just he not Saka skin. Give the man a break, man.
Man, no deserve no card.
Another thing for do, just continue. In the one now, continue this year.
That's a no card. That's stupid card, but that's another card.
Keep on deliberately foul the man.
The man not deliberately foul nobody. Saka not do nothing game for the game start.
I turn man turn left sharp.
Saka not do that is no card. Saka not do nothing in a game for man get. And the man of that's another card. The man of Saka have not done anything.
Saka push you past him, tell him foul him again.
Watch out. Which part I foul?
Tell him foul him again, man.
You make Arteta tell if you give man card. About 4 times. 4 times what?
You shouldn't say we scared. Tell him continue for Saka. He might be coming off.
Bullshit card them give you.
He's at the ball, man. He in the ball at skin. Throw the ball and ball, drop back from ball. Don't feel like you can kick the man and the man make the ref know so now do it. Give the man like a breeze.
Everything good look, Sha. You're going to fix him business. Because referee boy, after we get a penalty, you give a penalty, you give the man that card.
You might go penalty.
2 weeks straight to get penalty. 2 weeks straight to get penalty.
You know that a penalty that kind the man do the man nothing more than
clear cut penalty that. Kick down the man.
Yes, sir. Like that. Tell him stay on him foot, man, and keep the ball and goal. That's
Can't
the
see,
ball.
but if you keep a Ramsdale and the defender come push down the man.
Every second them gone and ground. That's the problem with them ball there. Can't trust them. Too easy for drop, man.
Calm down, man, you. Because we got this, you know.
It's so funny, you know. Arsenal were far more dominant at Old Trafford.
That's the whole point. I'm tell you, say, referee. We're not alone if do what we want to do with the ball. A different man you this side, you know.
Set the ball in, Shaw, man. Jesus. I can't ball, man.
If you, first of all, the referee take for the card in. If you for rescind the card in, yellow card in. You that yellow card. That's that. The referee, man.
Look on Saka. Saka say so much time my boy kick him up. Be a whole other man Saka. All the man do kick him up.
I tear him tear the sack before the game start.
Alright, me say the studs. I studs, but my boy shows both of the man Saks. Let's see what going. Watch it again. Jesus. Referee the man. Referee make man and kill man him. It's a see me man and play Old Trafford now. Be a wild man in watch it. Alright, easy Saliba. No, yeah, no other stress it. Just calm it down. Yeah, I think I must take off Shire. I'm not asking you. I've come up I feel. I care about this Saka.
But you know, say NKT challenge earlier when 2 foot challenge where
Everybody has slide. I want to see slide in. Look if you see them are sliding and shaka them out the same way.
you know,
I
see
phone
that
the game right
dangerous
now.
tackle.
Keep up putting in there because you know I won't come out to play now. Same thing when play Old Trafford now. Be a bully tackling in. So we have to try to keep up with it now.
2 foot tackle in the referee, you know, see that. Man, make tell him about Giman card. And him not even in a mirror spot. I send him for sit down.
Dog have talk to him, man. Because sometimes I go out them blind, you know. Like a different match to watch.
I don't know how Maguire get game in a loop shot play centre back. Most I think.
Watch it. Ram to white. I quite never get no first last night. Man pass ball give man just so to reality. How can I sign this? Come on, man. No talk, brother. Man, you put on the ball and try to possess it now.
Oh, we need a better screen up. We need some cross in the box. Need that to make some run.
Brother, if I'm a 2 count, I want to try out and picks up when not getting anything out of the game, brother.
Okay.
Once we sit back in a shape, we will not open up Arsenal. I'm sure that. Unless Rashford will pull off one more of them brilliant goal, then yeah. Come Arsenal, we need to take the lead before halftime. Need to take the lead before halftime, Arsenal, man. Why when you keep on give away the football? It's bag of unforced errors, brother. You need to time up on that, brother. The second time when you come on the right side, come give it the ball just so. Who don't want them work if them want to. Not if you work for one them.
Vegas, we need more urgency from you in the box that.
But I tell you, say them not play team strength.
But even the ball are going, we need him to make the run. Make the run and make them not play the ball here, but you're dead. So at least the coach can say, yo, look, the man make the run. Make the run.
You can get a one ball, but him outside. If you understand, so him playing against a good team still. So, you know, he will go last, you know, for most of the game.
All right, Mario. Card out, we're going to do it.
Watch out. 3 minutes plus stoppage time leave.
Good defensive first half, Manu, other than falling asleep. Them not really create nothing.
Different match I watch, man. For Arsenal, they have finished the ball, never can it at least 3 times. What you say?
Them man not create nothing. Not much shot to goal.
Look again, man. I'm going to tell you half time. I'm going to tell you half time how much shot. Just like you're surprised about how much corner we take. What you got surprised? When you
No, I understand the corner.
Yeah, you're not defend good, so you know we're not going to kick our
one shot to goal, and I want to go in a goal. There. I think that's the only shot on goal. And I take about 6 or 7 shots. The rest of them, that's when they get too much corner. Some of them are from over one part, and I like nothing threatening.
7
shots. They look promising at the one where I will kick the ball. I even remember who kick the ball. And they go wide. I closest that. The rest of them.
The rest of them want to make some good block. That is good, not defend well. But we better finish in there, put the ball in the back and I'm not ask you, brother. Tell me, I tell you.
No, not really clear. The one opportunity then get when the man drop asleep. Other than that, nothing. In the final third.
A minute plus stoppage time.
That's not a card. You see the man keep down. See, just like a shadow, the man do rush for that and no card no come out here.
Yeah, but it's not just the one offense. The man he kept on fouling the man consistently for break up the man play. You give him on a breeze, man.
Saka. Martinelli play?
Yeah, 3 shot. Martinelli take him taste. Now what you give me now?
I think when I shot, I think Martinelli take when I shot them. We go wide.
Come on, Arsenal.
But
Right on the date, Arsenal.
eh?
Sorry. So, in getting a slide in. Jesus. How am I
The
able to
best-
slide in?
The best player that figure.
So you said I want to bet I don't want to go in the back and it.
Other than the goal,
Easy,
other than the goal score, I best play that
What's
closest
that?
shot.
I say, you know, watch over the game later, but you know watch the game.
I best play that the game better. I don't like not do much.
Don't worry yourself. Man, he can't drop him, man. All them a look at penalty. See on the foot and play. Him can't carry one of them.
Nah, man.
They all them are dropping at the box. I look something.
Okay.
Every
You know
time they
what?
go in the box.
Referee against the side. Cause we don't get a penalty in that game.
What you can tell you, one time Arsenal dropping at the box, because I know it's a soccer draw foul in the box. Every minute they go in the box, they might drop. Man, not good nothing, brother.
Man, that a blatant foul pan Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, no.
That is blatant than Bruno. 2 penalty that we get in that game.
Oh boy. You know this ain't get up and leave, but that's nothing. Because him know say nothing have to him. Him know. Who are the other people in my ball, but him himself know say not a thing no go so.
I mean, Wan-Bissaka is not a player like that way really express himself to a certain extent.
No.
You know?
Decent first half. We can't really complain. Make Rashi come score, you know, a good goal pound, you know, a set go, but yeah, the game still within grasp for us take it and move on to the first half. I'm disappointed with Arsenal passing. I see them give you the ball poor, like cheap, like just like keep Manu the ball for Manu try and come at them again, you know. But outside of the brilliant goal from Rashford, Manu just a defend well. They only take 2 shots. Only take 2 shots the whole half. That alone, they say them not really play nothing go forward.
The best,
You know.
the best part of the game, my last part of the game, other than the goal, the last about 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, extra time, because even I last before the whistle blow, you know, look kind of dangerous down there. But then I don't like much of a challenge. Now kick some ball from outside of the box.
Yeah. No, inside of the box was not a very good defending, getting bodies blocking and all that.
At the box, where I kick the ball, I expect, you know, can't go around the man, so just ball.
A good half. It's a good half. It's a tight half. 8% position to Arsenal based on what I see. Here, so 52% to Manchester United. 2 shots on target for Man U, 1 for Arsenal, 7 shots for Arsenal, 2 shots for Manchester United. Yeah. 1 yellow card.
One yellow card, they make Arteta make him get the man.
Yeah, this is too slow, man. I use something else. That's too slow because I'm more than that. So Arsenal, Man United, 1-1 at half time. Manchester United took the lead through a Rashford strike from about 23 yards. Good goal. And then Arsenal respond within 2 minutes. Good build up, nice movement, and a good finish. Good header from Nketiah. Wan-Bissaka to me drop asleep, allow the man for just walk in on the box and.
You know where the man do, brother. The man come start focus on that. I'm like, this is pay them pure Wan-Bissaka to backside.
I'm gonna pay.
Pure Wan-Bissaka. See a player. Hey, that's why coaching is a hell of a thing in a sport or in a football game. You know, that. A coach can really make a difference in a player life. You know?
Yeah, man.
Because I never expect Wan-Bissaka to play another game, man, you know.
Yeah, 'cause I remember we just say it looked like him out and plan because even when he normally shuffle the team, him still never used to use him. You understand? As much as him used to shuffle the team around, him still never used to use him. So and sometimes even the break with the World Cup break, sometimes it good, you know, have a little
And lack of
camp and
options too.
that could have played in part and him have to play him. For some
And the
reason.
lack of options. It's like that's what I say. In our case of Maguire, it's over for Maguire. Manu career. Maguire for us either him see them tell him, yeah, start asking, you know what I mean? Because he had the captain and you have a left a player him doing it, he's doing it damn well. Centre back. It's like I understand as a man, you understand it, and we was a laughing stock, and we are see what the reason why we was a laughing stock. We starting defenders for the last 3 or 4 years. They're on the bench. We starting centre back they're on the bench, brother. It's a brand new defensive line.
Bringing defenders to play or in one place still. No, Ten Hag, like in bringing the Martinez. I mean, remember I said Varane did injury most part.
Them and they had Varane all last year for the most part. And what happened? You know what I mean? Lindelof, him even better than Maguire. And that's some him drop a sleep to him not as bad as Bailly, but
at the big Premier League winner, you disrespect, so you know. Remember, I said Maguire. Yeah.
Brother.
So wasn't he a part of that great Premier League team that won in 2016? Wasn't he?
That was just a one of them run there, you know. Once in a that's like winning the lotto. And Leicester won the lotto. They make the big money lotto. That's like like SNL put up SSL put up that $12 million and Leicester win.
But the likes of Rashford, Maguire, he had to go out there and play the 38 games and go to perform for 38 games.
And them time he was a Morgan. I did Morgan side.
Oh, maybe I whip on that, you know. So you give Morgan the kudos. Very easy. Everybody Morgan argument, you know. They can't you know what Maguire had to offer to that team. You know, he was a part of.
Yeah, he was. I mean, yeah.
You know.
All right. Van Dijk is the best defender in the world, brother. Van Dijk is the best defender in the world. He win what? He win cups, and they're just not playing well. I just say it go, and like a theme fault per se. I just say, but we even when, as me say, when we use Maguire against a Bournemouth, I think a Bournemouth game. I think a Bournemouth game. And me there watch the game, I say, yo, the man start, yo, and the will give up the most clear-cut opportunity. If Arsenal did not get that opportunity, we don't 4.
If we have finished, you don't 3 already or something like that. Yeah.
No. Only not get, brother, trust me. Only not do not game. Just have the ball, I kick the ball from outside of the box. Just a kick ball from outside of the box. Just a kick the ball from outside.
No, different way.
You're different. One or two times, actually, in the box, they look dangerous, but for the most part, they just kick the ball from outside the box.
All right, I'm going to find a start to show how much touches we have in the box. Can you say 1 or 2 times in the box? I mean, I tell you, say, we are get the ball in the areas. Before we score, I tell you, it's just that we're not finishing.
That goal the way you score, first of all, Nketiah have not even fought the ball. The one best have to stand in front of the man and head with the ball. You know? But like me say, the game of the man start, brother, to redeem himself. What happened? Brother, the man they have to fly all boat to save the side.
Yeah, but realistically, players need time, and the man now play week in, week out.
Time what? One more time you need than the last 4 years when they're at the club. One more time you need than the last 4 years.
No,
Martinez.
All right. If you look at so good players, look on Salah now. look on Salah now. So would you say drop Salah to the bench and nobody play him now?
No, but Salah, all right.
And
To
Salah
certain
get
extent, you know.
opportunities and
Well,
chances
I
every
know
week.
Salah team, Salah midfield has gotten worse. Salah not having partner in crime like he did. That gel and the core that them did have, they don't. Salah midfield and Salah defense have gotten worse. Man U side, and you are bringing better player in the middle of the park than Fred and Scott. We are protect you more than that. And you still can't give you a sense of the game, brother. Like, come on, bro.
But one,
There's no escape, but
no, you need a run of games to prove your worth and build back your strength and your confidence.
than the last 4 years, brother. How long him there? You need more than that?
No, but them just like what you said for Salah, them time that the team never there click. Like what them click. No one the body to
But
them
we
bring
bring
in
in a squad. We bring in a squad. We bring you start in a game. And as me tell you this, I think at this I know say yo, him definitely the coach not confident in him, and the coach now got to use him back because he actually started him. Remember, you know, because Martinez the Argentina how long and now this time he must celebrate. Him when he found him off only bench and that. Them like that coach is still kind of around, you know. And that make Martinez in the court that side long time, you know. And Shaw,
No,
then
then time.
then we have a left back, a player, centre back.
No, because him now go and play Maguire at left centre back. He prefer play my right centre back. So he prefer use a left back to play left centre back role.
Brother, Maguire is a central defender. A central defender. No matter if you have a left back.
No man, some coach different man. Some coach them don't want a left.
You're not gonna nitpick for Maguire. As we said.
No man. Some coach, it don't matter how good you be. The man just want a left foot up on the left side of center back and want a right foot up on the right side. So some coach there.
You never know that all this time, brother. Me say again.
Yeah.
A quality defender can play anywhere.
I agree with. I personally agree.
You know what I mean?
That.
So you no matter which foot you use, in the middle, when I play a central defender, you can play about any side. Again, the man before the man put you on the field as a captain. The man take a left back.
He's a coach where him take pass in football very important. And if Maguire is not that player, we are going to pass the ball, or he wanted pass coming from left center back, he's not going to play him there. I feel like that's why he put shot.
I don't even care about passing. It's about defending. Maguire can't even defend.
Come on, I will go back to this again. I said this is a man that did show us that it's why they spend 80 million pounds if they can't defend. Think about it.
Because them kind of man who scored in nonsense.
Oh, so if Anthony come out and perform for the next 2 seasons, we're gonna say man who scored in nonsense now. See, we can spend 100 million pounds Anthony.
Yeah, but no, as I say, we see quality in a Anthony. When Maguire, brother, I'm telling you, man. All right.
Is that reason why that's the most expensive defender?
First of all, in England, in the World Cup, he played decent. Right? He played decent in the World Cup. In the qualifiers,
good for England. So there is a good player in the player.
Well, I know. In the qualifiers leading up to the World Cup, him still shake it.
Yeah, indeed. But when 8 times 7 times play good for England. So there is a good player in the player.
It's you get the opportunity, brother. And for whatever reason, you just don't. As me say,
I think we're 10
hours
ago.
So what can I take him out? Bye.
No man, no, that's want to buy him. No, what do you think 10 ago? 10 ago just try to build a chemistry with a core, and I think he's not a part of it. So definitely, he's not gonna play more.
He's not a part of it because he's not a good defender. And that's why
I don't think 10 hours is building a core.
No, he's not a part. Right. You notice and the result that we are getting. 1-0. Game we not even score. We hold it 0-0. Game I think we should have win. We should beat Chelsea. We should beat Newcastle. Because I think I'd finish in the win the game. But defensively we did solid. Typically with Maguire and Scotty them in brother we are lose them game 2-0 or so. It's
me get it, but we have to go to the Maguire situation. Because if you change more than one of them, come on, you really have dropped the level of the team significantly. But I just feel Ten Hag, he might try get a core. Because in any great team, you have at least 5, 6 players where once the team sheet come out, them Monday is automatic. I feel like him just a build a core now, and him no want disrupt that. So even if him can make a one change here and there, now go do it with certain players. Because he want a chemistry that build and the energy and the cohesiveness build with these players. A 1 and 2 player on the outskirt might come in and come out. But where as a centre back pairing with Maguire is concerned, him chances are limited there. So because that's not somewhere where we play. That's not somewhere we play with. It's not like it's a left wing or right wing. I can say, okay, you can come in and give me a shift today. No, your centre back pairing is very important. I just feel like because him is not a part of him plans. That's the ultimate reason why I'm not getting much games.
No, you're not a part of the plans because you're not good enough to be a part of the plans.
I don't think it's because he's not good enough. I don't think ultimately that's the case. He would have give more chances to prove himself. To me, I think he would have give more chances.
Obviously, that's I'm not getting a chance to prove himself because you're not the coach. I feel like you're good enough.
It's a part of him plans. That's what I feel. I think all right. I'm gonna show you. You know, say anyhow him sell Maguire, right? Or sell Lindelof and bring in a defender where him like. I bet you see that player there feature more because he might feel like this player will give him what him want.
Them not go, all right. Big woman thing. As the man said, with defensive brother, we had Victor, Maguire, Bailly, for the most part. Phil Jones last, and Phil Jones, I don't know if Phil Jones in my own. Then more time we have Tuanzebe, brother, a man we are talking about in the middle of the park. I'm here talking about for the last. That's why we look so. Just look on the side. Then we have Fred and Scott in a try hole. Fred is a
Nation
team
is not good enough, bro. Yeah, Nation understands a lot of people say not good enough. But we will see Maguire play for Man U on the weekend, and then for the next week and a half, and go on international break, and we have 2 wonderful games. So there is a player in the player. There is a good player there. He's not a great player, but there is a good player there. I don't think he's because I'm not good enough. I can tell you this. If Varane and Martinez are player and Manchester United you lose 3 out of 5 games, that still won't change what's happening in the back line, even if they're not perform. You know why? Because Ten Hag, on a mission to be much a bill.
No, but all right. At the end of the day, you want to lose players. You want a side. You want a team where, and that's something I like with Martinez. As him aggressive and all, but you want a team where you want players that can play.
Tomiyasu come in. Yeah, Tomiyasu come in. Maybe when I like for White. White did seem kind of off. First, I don't know one team. When I see White, I take them yellow card so easy. And see my getting make bad passes. So more than likely him soon confirm that. But yeah, Arsenal seem to be make a change.
But as Mr. Brother, him no Maguire, especially if in a Man U is for Man U is not good enough. Him not good enough. I don't think
for the club. Okay.
Him not good enough. I mean maybe in our team like go back a Leicester or a West Ham, a Villa, Everton. I don't think him have the quality if they're a Liverpool or even Chelsea. It's just brother. You expect more of them from with those teams. And even when you have better players around you, you still look shabby, bro. Remember, with defense, we team improve. The quality side we have. That's why we still depleted up front, but we have made improvement in the middle of the park. We have made improvement defensive, and even with those partners, you still can provide nothing. If you put it beside Varane, you still come in there and you still look last. If you put it beside Martinez, we get 4. Like what? It does not good enough, brother.
Well, let's see if Man U good enough. Take the 3 points at the Emirates today. Got them score a goal first, and then Man said them going win 2-1. So.
No, but they have them win 2-1 before Casemiro. When Casemiro I know say Casemiro not play. I had Meguni winnings. I swear Meguni winnings.
Yeah, well, it can be draw though.
It don't take a lot for draw. Meguni winnings when Casemiro not play. You know.
The main reason will be that he personally doesn't see why where
Xhaka,
he
you know, a yellow referee, a yellow card that, you know. Where card there?
I will let Anthony. The main reason will be that he personally doesn't see where you fit the quality of play that he's looking for. That's also me feel, you know. Taylor, I feel like Maguire is just not the defender we want. He's not perform.
Maguire defender no, but none I coach him on.
He's not defend too, you know. Don't get me wrong, you know, but I don't feel like he give him enough chances to redeem himself.
Really?
Great first half, worth every bit of the hype. Arsenal have to prove them strength now. Yeah, and honestly, but it was a great first half for the neutrals, yeah, because you know both teams going at it, you know, not giving away too much. But I feel like Arsenal was at their best. Them never really the passing, they kind of slowed. Them might give the ball cheap, finishing off. But you know, the neutral will enjoy both teams, you know, going at it. What kind of chances you talking about? What mean what kind of chance? A new coach coming at team, you have to give the players opportunity. What do you mean by that? If you are a pro footballer, if you are a pro,
he was a starting defender in a
one or two game. Come on, bro.
Which one or two game? He was a starting defender. How what in 2 game? I won't go to give in 2 game. A 6 goal to give in 2 game, you know.
And him alone get bench after that time to start improve. And though that person they get more chances.
And he get opportunity.
No,
so you give the other person opportunity to see improvement. And when you bring in him, when you bring in Maguire, yes, you say you
come on, man, you know get enough chance, bro. Man, you know that, brother.
Nah, man. You say buy him, just buy him over. Buy him over Arsenal, man.
You know, as long as I'm buy him, he can perform, you know. I mean, if I buy him, I won't buy him, he can perform. I have no problem. You know? Me not a problem. But all right. Let's see if when UEFA Cup start, if I'm going to play.
No.
We're going to wait and see. Because then that show you definitely say. I mean, you're not Barcelona next. So now I'm going to put us in the best team, really. But certain games, especially when you play multiple cups, you got to expect.
Yeah, he play against Charlton.
They want to play Carling Cup, that's it.
He play against Charlton reach semi-final in a cup. So, you know, he can't get the game there. So, you know, if you're not interested to win the cup, we're not
because if Ram Nation was a professional footballer, if he was a centre back and he play for your team and the coach where coach him leave and a new coach come in and him play 2 games and in the half, I know him himself would want a couple more games to redeem himself and show him right. Him though we know say Maguire don't get enough chance. Yes, when him do go there for
the Maguire get enough chance, he last several years. What the hell more chance you need, brother? You have to play about 3 or 4 seasons. One more chance you need.
Remember the same Man U this way. Half of them fans chastise Rashford and Rashford still you get chances. Even when he have a bad game, still give him chance to come and prove
last year,
himself,
everybody. All right. Last year, if
last year was a half year.
If last year Manchester United has decided to say, okay, I'm going to take the money for Rashford and sell him, I wouldn't have a problem.
My point is, a coach come in and give him the chance to redeem himself. Even when Rashford
the chance.
No. Even Rashford not play with him, still go to. I mean, he can always say the team is short up front. So that's why Rashford gets so much chances. Maybe that's the case.
We're not options.
He have the options to bench Maguire. Okay. So if you never have the option, maybe Maguire gotta get some more game. Okay.
So that's the whole point. You're not good enough to have a whole bench. You're not good enough to pack the fact where we have a 5'9", 5'10".
No.
left back, where man willing to fling round there
I
instead of you.
feel like the reason why I'm doing the left back thing is because of the side we want to play.
Yeah, man.
Coaches do that. Coaches prefer play based on the foot we use and how you move the ball and
No,
play the
man,
ball.
I understand that. But Maguire
Some-
still not good enough.
You don't want to beat the man. As I said, me have people who me know where beat Rashford, so say they're not good enough, and me there see Rashford get chances time and time again. Yeah. A lot of Man U fans they say Rashford not good enough, and I
Brother.
just know a long.
Me say last year, if Man U had decided when the whole PSG rumor had started and all that, if Man U had decided to sell Rashford last year, I couldn't complain about that. I wouldn't have a problem with them because first of all, it wasn't even about Rashford alone. The team
Oh,
itself.
your Saka! 2-1.
Outside that, you know.
What a man can call outside. Me say the other from the brilliant goal Rashford score for no. After a brilliant goal, they're not showing enough going forward to stop Arsenal. When you can defend for so long, you know.
You know, see, man outside and a black there.
Brilliant goal, man. Brilliant goal.
A
You know,
big goal, man. A big goal.
We couldn't lose even by the match, you know. Good goal, boy. We see some good goals still. A 3 good goal.
No, 2 good goals. 2 good goals.
Come on. You know you're dangerous.
A 2
We know
good goals. That header there, my son should score.
But it build up. It's a good setup goal.
A good goal.
Nation said that should score. So Rashford should have scored, but this not for score.
No, man,
a good goal, man. Good finish.
Brilliant goal. I mean, we have to say Eriksen for the more close in. I mean, that's the only thing. We guys are trying to come over, but it's a very good goal.
I would say the only thing they're missing in the first half is just put the ball in the back of the net, you know?
No, but as I say, at them goal, them have to score. Other than drop asleep at them goal, kick the ball from outside the box, because some brilliant goal. Cannot like say there's no much brilliant.
Man, than drop asleep, we have kick the ball from 20 yards to score. At 4 yards, the man score from at 3 yards, at 3 to 2 yards. At 3 to 2 yards.
My son could have scored, my baby, so my son could have scored that, brother. I'm 2-year-old.
That's a more that open up to me. If you can play the ball, pass from the ball till we score from 2-3 yards, that shows you say a team get open up with it.
One player just drop asleep. Man just has the man square the ball in the box and the man make him run past him and kick the ball there, but the ball in it.
Yes, but even from the cross, you see how comfortable Shaka square the ball? Good save to Rashford. What a save. Rashford again upon them, boy. Good save, Ramsdale. You know, I feel like at least 2 more goals in a match, I do.
Yeah, man, we have to take that game. Man.
Come on, bro. It might done 3-2, but at least 2 more goals scored. And those don't take 4-1. Make a laugh if we take 4-1. Let me tell you, know, from the cup where I go Old Trafford and get away, and me tell them, say the word of
you get a Old Trafford, you know, I say, dash them defender there a while ago now. We need more from the wing as well, especially the boy Anthony Dog.
We talked about it before the game. That's what we see long time. That's why, you know, and if I mean we get where say the only inspiration from the bench, you know, we're gonna actually if you start him, we are gonna do otherwise, you know, in the last half an hour or so. But we not get nothing from the wing. I have this 6-footer striker there and the ball not reach him. The ball not reach him. So he's a rat. It's here. Ramsdale makes still, you know. Kaital deflect, you know. And him and if a strong kick out in the could have touch him and still flying, you know. Yeah. What's the point of what? What's the point of a 6 foot? I think I 6 foot 3, 4.
6'6".
6'6",
No, man,
yeah.
about 6'6", 6'7", 6'7".
And your wingers them now put one at the box. I'm a beat Ten Hag in the game against Crystal Palace because even after halftime, I still never see it. I never see the team come out and play not different. And we come today. I mean, they don't have the ball as much. No lie, 50% of the ball I see halftime, 50-50. So
No, me
you have
tell
the
you,
ball.
it just Rashford now got two. As me tell you, and
Now
alright,
spread the ball. No, you want to try a kick. And
then
Anthony,
to a certain extent, to more and Vegas have met the run, like running at the box, even if them not square the ball, give them the option. Yeah, a couple times, well, me feel like him not give the man the options, you know, give them the option running at the box.
Yeah, but it all depends on how the player. Or if the player come inside, you have to present yourself if you go for that 1-2 there, you know. If you come inside at more time, you know. Once him come inside, then you have to go present yourself, you give the link up play there, you get in the box. If him come inside and you run away from the play,
the most
players are going to pan to the wavelength.
Right now, the most we can get into if we take off Anthony, put on Fred, put Bruno up on the wing, and that's probably so we have to get some crosses even on the side because as I say, you're not going to get it from Wan-Bissaka. You want because of Saka, we not to get much from Luke Shaw up front.
You score.
You know what I mean?
You score from
we not to get no much from Luke Shaw up front, and Luke Shaw want to put the ball at the back of the net. The cross so the man can book it. When we get Dallo still, if I did Dallo,
Martinez score.
If I did Dallo, let's actually 2 man. We not give it today. No, just
no. When we tell you some more, at least 2 more goals.
I'm going to jersey them. You have.
We'll play at least 2 more goals again.
What be on jersey? But we're not ready for it.
Tell you if I see the game, man, at least 2 more goals in the game, man.
And now we did have
poor.
And now we did have Casemiro control the game more.
Ramsdale are poor. You go in our crowd. You see that's why you make a brilliant save while you come here so come give Manu a goal. Because no man you play another round the ball.
No man you play another round the ball.
No man punch out the ball then we are catch the ball for.
But Tommy Asu or whatever I want him.
The man give Manu a goal. Aside this.
Beautiful goal, Tina man. It's a ratted header, you know, flip. You not even bought the ball good, baby. If you bought the ball good, you must score.
You understand?
Maybe if you bought the ball good, you would score.
The man give Manu a goal. I don't care understand this. All man have a punch out, but sometimes I wonder why these players.
All man have to actually man, give the man room, make him man catch the ball.
Yeah, but them don't know what going behind them.
But
he must see. He must the keeper see. I punch. All man have to punch ball out, brother. Punch though.
Referee, I found that, you know. Look promising yesterday though. Yeah, look exciting yesterday. Chelsea.
Yeah, man, him quick and sharp, and he can pass ball to dangerous player, man.
And Felix can play good. Boy, I tell you, man, salty, man. Man play good in that.
Man play really good before him come out of the field.
That see what I need, brother. Every time, brother, the only player on the field look like him about to do nothing. And the man just make a silly challenge, but I'll leave them try pull out, you know.
I still can't believe Ramsdale should buy up on manager. Aside this to rat it.
Come on, you.
Never
One
say
more.
certain man can make life difficult for them, so yet. After you just make a brilliant save, you turn around and just give back the man my goal.
Good job, Tamiyasu. Good job.
Say Chinese boy make it score. No, you can't. I mean, everything got Tommy has to fault. And the keeper fault.
I keep a fault, man. I keep a fault.
Keeper first punch out the ball.
First of all, the keeper supposed to have see what go on, so the keeper can.
Yeah,
could have
see.
called.
And if you know, as in, even if you misjudge it and you realize you can't catch it again, just punch out the ball. Much as stretch a catch the ball.
Fall out this, brother.
You see, if in the under, like Manchester United players were around the play, and they might have challenged it different, but nobody now did if try challenge and score. The keeper just poor judgment, and then after poor judgment, him still try to catch the ball, punch out the ball. When they say if you're unsure of the keeper, just punch out the ball, don't pressure it and try to catch the ball.
It come like a goal a day. Now when I leak up, let me see Diego one goal to backside. Me I tell about me say, man, hang on the post and wall and now like I post and brother, man run gym foot in them. Say me laugh it. Me say Jano, yo dog, trust me. Them have them moments still.
Yeah, but the wicked after you just man brilliant save after a deflection a while ago. You say, yo, look at the ball I square man, and then you go and go to that like minutes after that. It from one extreme to the next.
You gonna reach moments, you know.
You understand?
Either Tottenham all yesterday 2-0 and make him man. I tell you, boy, I tell you.
We appreciate that, but this is a nation. You're gonna say that. You see this? Good finishing and not scoring, and then this man never tell me say, well, nah, do nothing with the ball, you know. I bet a striker there's one tuck in at the top of the net, you know. Put all a grade say you see that and score. One tuck.
Martinelli can come off 5 years, him not do much.
I don't know from man go for work and come back him off.
Martinelli last, brother.
I'm a general about him off, man. I think say
and then Wan-Bissaka ended up on a wing on a side. I feel enough there make him I make Nketiah score. him not do much against Wan-Bissaka. You know what you said?
Oh, Martinelli attack.
Not come from the side of the field.
Yeah.
A Saka Nketiah create on the other side. Even Odegaard not too much in that game. Kind of early still, but
no, not the well. If you notice, no, Wolverhampton is not the middle of the park. We not the well, like closing on the play and you know, I keep that tight with the player. Even party, if it party normally party, they have space. If you take the ball and move, if not get the whole space now time with the ball. We not the well, not the middle of the pitch, man. Defensively.
I have to put respect on Scotty. Name today. Him play good. And him not left Odegaard. The man not what that time a while ago me I watch. I see the man run like him on a defender of the game, you know. And I'll see man look run after.
Why you wait, Shaka? See me I tell you say if Arsenal just put the ball, we not finish, brother. See your next chance again. Where my wait pan? From Shaka get us one talk back a while ago and give one ball early. Him wait. And then good block. You see, not defend good still, because the block come in and stop it at the end of the day. But if you're more precise, man, ball in the back of the net. A quick fake and tuck it to post. When you see him scores already, man. For the guard. So you're going to big match I put you under serious pressure, you know.
But Shaka could have cut by the ball one time still to Odegaard.
Yeah. He would have hold it more space to kick. But because him go wait,
I could have kicked the ball to the goal.
Because that I think him they go do initially, you know. I think him they go kick early.
The first touch is two things. Is it a kick the ball to the goal? I pass or I square the ball back to Shaka. Because that was a brilliant opportunity. Not like that, very clear. Best opportunity so far for the game. No.
Imagine besides score from 2 yards out.
No, but that,
Different is great.
different is still in first touch. I feel that kick the ball to the goal or square the ball.
Early, yeah. You just want it precise if you pass early. You just want that precise pass.
I can take a chance attack today now. Can't I lose this?
Ramsdale, I can't believe Ramsdale. I think somebody bought the ball and the goal. I'm looking at Ramsdale, give the man the ball to score.
Can I box somebody bought the ball and goal?
That's cool, man.
Brilliant. You see, that's a loop. Remember one day that like that where Van Persie scored for Wiener. Whom scored that against?
Ryan Dutchman against Spain, the 5-1 against Spain.
Man, dive and flip. Say, oh, dog, that why they bad. Something similar to that man score. It's a brilliant in that dog. That he was booking good. If the ball good, that to the score.
Booking good, not it.
Not good idea. If I look up,
where nobody can go.
Nobody can catch it.
Nobody can go there. My boy tried it, not happen it.
Yes, Lisandro. Fearless defender. That. Party, I want to hear that. Soon 3-2 still Man U. Fred for who?
When I clear for Chris Eriksen, can't take a McTominay.
Ah, boy. Yeah, we can't take a McTominay because defensively Fred not that solid and Eriksen I got no.
For your penalty?
Really miss Casemiro the game of that. Yeah, Bumbucker Bruno make the man.
One thing that team are well drilled still, because the amount of work them doing in the middle of the field and still running there, brother. And it's easy for them. You have a fit to keep up with them running.
Bruno start to play for him and them a while ago, put you under pressure, you know. Who ma pass the ball to a while ago?
Come on, now, make it count, man. Make this count.
Bruno give back the man the ball. Bruno swing the ball, me no know window. The man them a control the game.
Saka again, good try, boy. If Casemiro was playing, it would have been different. Yeah, if Gabriel Jesus never injured, that different too. You know?
Oh please. Like me say, first of all, NKT has scored goal. When I time Gabriel
you know say Gabriel Jesus him generate a whole heap of play when him have to play. Him draw
no,
play.
Casemiro, I think all right. I think if Casemiro did a play, possibly Arsenal control the game more. Meaning, I think I'm gonna have more position. What will miss with Casemiro, the passing though going forward. It's like winning those balls in the middle of the park. Man, hit the post. Saka, the chance to touch the post, never don't say touch the post. Take it wide.
So somebody didn't touch the post, me tell you so, and that now count as a shot on target, you know. But I go defending again because somebody block it, you know. And they hit the post.
Anthony man take off.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Come off, man. Backside. So what who go over there, sir? Bruno?
More than likely, I put Bruno on the right hand side.
Alfred look more deadly than Martinelli. Wait till the game done, me criticize Martin. He might play still, say he can't do.
I say that kind of Martinelli scored winning goal, he can't stay there.
That me I say me not to
Let's go jinx it.
I'm still dangerous, you know, but
Yeah, go jinx it and the man get a one chance.
see me they actually talk about and the man almost beat two of them. You see,
To
man
one
almost
into-
run past Bruno
I told
and
dropping on me, I say, Martinelli, you don't know them style. Told by the man and just drop over man foot.
you will try thief penalty when
No, not trying to see the penalty. Just give the referee a decision to make. If he want to call penalty, a fee business.
okay. You know, I feel
Yeah,
like I said at that time win the game.
So that me soon now do, man. First half,
I
you
feel
know.
like we should get one. If
Yeah, I
not
know.
two penalty, we forget.
You see that? Peter
A
drop
hat trick,
on.
a hat trick. Rashford should depend. Come on, that score one of them. If not two.
I know we can't understand Ramsdale. I know we can't believe it. Right? The time I make a brilliant save, man. Go on, go just push the ball upon the man head. Poor square Saka, man. Shaka, you take too long for the way I do. Make the man them a read it. The man them must know the ball coming in and turn the body so. Come on, Stan, put this to bed, man.
The penalty, I feel like I can do it still. Or it has end 2-2 draw with a non-call of a penalty or some controversial one of them thing there. In VAR, Arsenal trust.
You say something will go on in the last.
VAR decides them we not get
I
no call.
One thing, you know, nobody can complain when it comes to referee calls at Arsenal because over the years, you know, I mean, I think nobody get hurt when it comes to some dangerous call from referees, you know, some pit. Almost every 3 games against Arsenal.
Of your 2 penalty we get a game, we don't get none. We are taboo.
Season, man. Yeah, at least every 3 games in the past 4 or 5 years, just expect Arsenal to concede a penalty. And we are the hardest team to actually get a penalty. At this season, we get a penalty card. I go things every day they know for them to the truth. Brother, before VAR, we are the hardest to get a penalty.
But video day, them still are going to call. A 2 penalty
just get to look at call now because the video make the truth be known.
Okay.
You understand? But before VAR, brother, it's hard for us to get a penalty. And every 3 games we concede one. Every 3-4 games. Just check it. That's how many people talk about Arsenal and cause me have to just laugh. I say come like you know who name Arsenal. Nobody knows start like Arsenal. And then
well, this game only get 2 like call. Shaw get yellow card. You know,
he said the man them will drop get up and now complain because they know so not go so. And the man them will run them and try ref the game. Good things the referee not to the program.
But the referee take program for get Shaw card.
Yeah, no, that card is you notice if I get the card in kind of easy, you realize and that's what the card is for. If you calm down, you notice if I'm that card, him kind of calm down and him still play ball, him still do him for do. That means you never need to do that from the get-go. That the referee tell him to ready now. If you have to kick the man, if you get the man if go for not score, tap kick the man no man. See there? You not kick him since. And the game I play on good. Not change.
Bullshit.
Other than him.
Bullshit. Cause no Saka more in the game where the man did play tight and play aggressive. Referee give man card now. For no reason. A full card. The man do Saka nothing. At no point the man kick down Saka.
Yeah, the 4th time that who this turn on me feel like you the football. Hey, no, hey, watch ya. We don't want to give them
the man.
We don't want to give them a 3rd one.
Put the ball back in it, the man.
Rashford that score, no. Rashford now each for kick, you know. 1-2.
Sure know that.
And the Regers look like him tired. Tired for the what? Because if you never mention any, we remember him play, no. We remember him play, I tell you the truth. What mean Arsenal?
Well, we're proud on the side. We don't have the strongest side out there. And we're still in the game. Put two. That's enough. Put two in and we know we can, and we are going to find a third. Can take off Vegas now. Kind of like say them put the ball at the back. Put on Garnacho. Give him about 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes. But I'm not see Garnacho warm up. Garnacho not.
Yeah, man, they're on the bench.
I not even remember the lineup, you know. Who they on the bench?
Martin, they push ball past man kick it on you. Martin, you know, say, nah, play like a smart. Jesus, good try.
First of all, we not get a foul earlier. Me hear quiet and ask.
There's still a good defender, them good defending them, man. Because they might do their work, you know.
No, we not get a call earlier. Me no hear said nothing they say no. When the man sit down Rashford, you know.
No, sir. Tell Rashford stay.
Okay.
Yes, I tell you, every chance they get them drop. And Martin, they get a chance them drop and not drop. Every chance man choose United get to drop them drop. Tape on him, foot him score. Tell him forward to stay up and score. Now what Suarez them a warrior. Wrong ball of them march. Come on, Arsenal, man. Make that one a count, man. And stop ramp. Say, man, I'm a defense, man.
One thing, only thing we just don't want to know. We know we are Man City with the points, but we need a 3 points to solidify ourselves in the top 4 Champions League spot.
No, but we're not far from the top lead. All right, if we beat we beat City, and we win some important games, some important games. You can't. What do you mean? I would have 19 games left to play now.
I know, man. I only for points left. I know that. So I just want the points about.
The only bad thing is that City go get back a little energy now, like they might build back their confidence. Tottenham do that, you know. Tottenham, man, get a little confidence.
2-0 up to 2-0 second half and give it 3 goals in that
12 minutes.
to back.
Come here, tell you, if them see out that game, if Pep even draw that game, they may tell him he probably draw to made the team. I do some foolishness this morning. Yeah. That shouldn't come over the game with that such confidence.
Yo, I never see Pep collapse yet. Me start look on the man. I say Pep say shaky dog. I think I had you as a solid coach, but a shaky brother. But
with them, see them on a play 3-5-2. You know, I forward them. I see I play the wide left, you know, winger. You know, I say, what Pep do? Forward and cancel. I play the 2 wing game. I say, what is?
So Lan, say, you have a player who scored 24 goals now. For you in a 19, in a how much game? What 19 game?
25 hat-trick man scored this man, you know.
Me know. I tried
Watch out. Jesus. Watch out. Brother, from the first side, the man want to do this, you know. Why anybody be like they can't kick the football?
That's a balance up in the air, brother.
Before the barrage in the year, brother, the man get the chance. I kick him, my boy, and go up in the year. That man is not shooting training this week because you give someone them chance, they never can anything, you know. You know this, Man United all shot.
No. And a while ago, I know where they do. Could I catch a ball?
They might make sure, say, if in a score, Ramsey have make a good save.
I don't know where they could have sketch the ball and calm down the game. Man punch the ball out right by Martinelli foot.
I better him do that than throw it pan somebody if he can score it.
So now that him do?
Yeah, but at least
that
in punching at the ear, so it give the defender them time to come block Martinelli. Decisiveness. In punching it, open the ear and punch it, man. So you give defender them time, man. Ramsey and throw the ball up and Ramsey did. And Martinelli said, you can't score because you're too short.
Referee.
Come in Trossard we trust. In Trossard we trust. Martinelli is not look good enough, man. Come score in a trouble, you know, because you're not playing the ball from with them, now want to, you know. You got Brazil going to take up Neymar, them attitude, you know, because you're not doing you're used to the brother. Come in, Trossard we trust. No, sir, Rashford jumping in here and drop. Nobody do nothing. That me I tell you, see it, you call out the ball at them. Not a thing the man do him. Jump him in here and drop. Look. Just look on him. See that? Jump. Nobody touch him. Oh, no, look penalty. I don't know, look a penalty. Come in,
and 3 penalty we get, brother.
Put man, nah, stop kick, sakat. Referee. Oh, him never did give it. Oh, I look like at the other time you give the card. You never did give it in the first half, because him just get it there. Him just get it there. So yeah, blame the referee Saka score on him something then ref never nothing to do that. You see that? Wicked boy. You like a Arteta and Digi to Arteta there, cause.
That not deserve a card either.
Yeah, Jesus. After the man, he's up the man in the first half. You still come back with that in the second half.
That not deserve a card, brother.
Come in, Ketia, man. Come on in, Ketia, man. Watch out. I tell you, brother, we get a chance, man. I ramp with the football, brother, my youth. This up.
Can't even make a change, dog. Besides just.
Oh, infamous from this, so. Make they look like him a smarty, brother. I tell you, the man them now, brother, man, I get the bag a chance. Watch the ball, drop him. Watch out. Something inside that goal. The keeper already did outside that goal already. The keeper already did it, so. Why ain't keep the ball with the keeper there? Brother, I'm telling you, the man them now finished, brother. From the first half, the man them a place, brother. From the first half. Oh, you know, keep the ball on the next side of the keeper on the day.
That was score still.
Well, final the back, I open it.
I'm gonna place the ball, I'm gonna tap all the ball in.
Brother, simple goal, striker, brother. Simple goal.
Right. Make like the park, you alone. Inside.
Simple goal, the man has placed the ball next post. The keeper can't save it. Over that side, them there already. You keep the ball with the keeper there.
Ball drop right time and foot to backside. Lucky.
You can't get no better than that. Ball fumble and drop right. Right. Where do you know? Ramp with man football, brother. Ramp with man football now. Can't believe this. One thing Arsenal make it hard for themselves, you know. My name give one, I give them one, you know. Give one, and then I get a put the ball in the back of the net.
Yes, your shaky midfielders. Arsenal start damaging the game now. That's what I tell you, the depth of the squad. Now we have Mark, Scotty, Fred out there, and it just we just need one of them breaker though. One of them corner we're gonna take break.
Yeah, going to now. The man will on him and where am I going to for? Where am I going to for? I want point to my play for. You understand? Where am I going to for?
See, I put man on pop out the man shoulder.
Pop out what? Come on. Man, we are on past the man touch me, nothing to do. Look how the man keep the ball pan there, make they look like him a smarty. The man keep the ball straight to there, you know.
Okay. Put the man on pop out the shoulder, you know. Okay.
Can't believe. Can't believe.
Lord Fireman almost pop out the man shoulder a while ago. This man at about. I think he may give the goal. Only see where the Crystal Palace free kick. I mean, they are way over in exposed, you know. Can't make it back fix. Ball drop right at NKT foot still, you know.
There's nothing more you want that, brother. The ball drop right at the man's stride. You don't need no touch. You don't need nothing. Just
Ericsson go across the goal. Ericsson go across the keeper, the man.
Referee, see how the man play though. Holy, the man try mash up Saka, yeah. You know, go stop till they mash him up and in limp and come off though. That's my weapon. You weapon him limp and come off. Then you want to take actions after that.
You know, say, as something win the ball. One the Saka win the ball, 50-50 ball, and Saka kick the man, you know. Okay, Saka kick the man. Referee, if Saka forget card. He made them high on a wild swing. Look how high he foot there.
Two of them foot there. I hope they say go kick the man. Say two of them foot the same place.
So how him get called?
When they attacking playing around, come kick the man, brother. You know the ball.
So I would tell him to have long foot like Wan-Bissaka. Because Wan-Bissaka have some blood teeth fan. Man have some foot there. When the man tackle boy type come like some him body stretch, you know that. Come on, you are still a point signer, man. Them 3 point signer. Trust me, dog. Fuck Scott. Matt can I do the ball a while ago now? Trust me.
The way you are passing something, they want to stop it. Precision we need, brother. But you again, precision! Like him all offside, but offside no eat that boy. That me I tell you, precision. See what is what going here, so can't really too celebrate too early. I'm telling the man like well, school better run from put little chicken backside there. Alright, let me see what I'm going. Let me see if it's offside. Alright. I trust our spirit. I won't tell you to trust our guy that score assist. I talk to somebody and tell him to trust our score assist. You know? Let me see if I'm outside.
I'm referring to me case I could get back the ball, man.
Inside.
Clear outside, man.
Clear. Cause my boy up on the near side. Clear. Good.
Clear outside that, brother.
Clear inside. My boy up on the line, as a man. Defender has a whole play, man, you know. Defender we tackle Zinchenko play, man. Him inside, man. Him inside by far, man. I tell you. Wan-Bissaka play, man. Wan-Bissaka play, man. Man.
The same man offside referee. To top keep up the game.
Yeah, man, it's score, man. It's score. Me I tell you, Wan-Bissaka play, man. Brother, easy, man. One for score a long time.
See, man foot. See, a man foot the way behind Wan-Bissaka. Him offside. The hell I tell me say?
No, sir. Look good, man.
Say man offside that can't score. So we don't get the penalty and now give the man an offside goal. Okay.
Man, if you just score the goal a while ago, the 4-2 now, they are easy. Come, I go on easy. Ramp with man thing a while ago, brother. Nketiah. Make a man over here start about outside, bray. Kick ball and go and get ball. Look how much goal man get. Come again, man. Much time them other. 91 minutes gone, you know. Much time them other.
Clear. 2 penalty, 3 penalty want to get none, and them give them an offside goal.
Big Papa, what go on? Come, how much time them other? I believe we've seen it. You see much time them other? Tell me much time them other.
Not so much time that.
Even
About 5 or 6 minutes them I got on.
For a reason. But when I game, we don't need 5 or 6 minutes. You must say half of the goal them score first half, you know. You know their boy are cool though.
5 or 6 minutes more than man. But me not see the time. They not even put up on screen.
Yeah, because of the goal review thing, they never show it. Garnacho, why Garnacho takes so long to come on though? Tell your coach want to beat me, you know. Good coach, you know, but I feel like he makes some bad decisions anymore. But I mean, that's it. It's a new team. Give him some time. Come in, Ramon. Come elbow out this thing here. Come someone try to style up on Twitter to look at defender. Them man are important because them man no make the dressing room and comfortable. I say about them want to start. Because them man a starter. Come do your job. Play 2 minutes and just see out the game. And that's it there for.
So how much time extra? I know me not see that 3 minutes.
That is it. Blow it off now, ref. 3 minutes gone and a ramp with me, you know.
But a 3 minutes pan tap by 92, you know.
Yeah. For 91. 1
no,
minute
92.
gone.
So 90 basically a 6-7 minutes extra.
92 plus 3, 95. So the boy that easy. Come hold out that 3-2, yeah. We say Nketiah want a man beat him in the mid side, you know. Yeah, Nation. Anyway, got a good game, man. A good game. Man, you to me come and force us now if dig deep and play some ball. Because we are ramping in the first half. Man, I get good enough.
And then put and them and I know me.
I mean, he's off a boy. Fred, how are you? Man, do that and give it the ball. You know, so them something I can't do. But let's look at move yourself. Sorry. In trust or do you trust? In trust or do you trust? Ref! Don't make it go for 2, yeah. Run the clock. Turn Nketiah and take on one boy. Take on that one boy. That's well done. Kick it on him now. Kick it on him. He that boy, I give you the ball again. Think for just us, they might get what is, huh?
Man, without catching me.
That is it. That is it, man.
Without
that is it, man.
Give up 3 goals, you know.
That is it, man. See the big papa. That is it. That is it. Don't worry, just continue. Now, let's see Pepper will be a ball in the interview now, because it continues. No long me pop on the day have beat you on the rat after to beat me on the yard and a hype.
Man, please, me say, without Casemiro managing your 3 goals, like I said, I will score 2.
Yeah, if Jesus the field, we score at least 2 and the kick way. Yeah, the big papa.
Without Casemiro.
Hey, it sounds like a certain man. I breathe a sigh of relief.
Very much so, man. Fred, my friend. Fred them there, Fred. That ball and that ball.
I know call on him a certain man. I breathe a sigh.
Hold on.
Happy, say it done.
Hold on. Big boy, you watch the match? You watch it?
No, I wasn't. I was listening to you guys.
Hey, Jack, you can say it to you, say. Nketiah them get ball 4 yards out and a kick ball and keeper, brother. So they must be a match.
Okay. I mean, on the win, as me say, I had to win. That yellow card, real and truly.
No, the yellow card never give.
No,
I just
want to talk about that. No, I talk Crystal Palace yellow card, man. From Man U win 2-1 because me say we not go score a goal. Talented side, play good, we not go score one. But that yellow one when me take my break, when me say me take break, I say, oh, we lose that game, man. The man I laugh. I say, yeah, we lose, man. Without Casemiro, we can come on, they play great, you know. No for them opportunity we didn't get. Casemiro did it, brother.
You know that boy, the man tell me, yeah, we only can score 1 goal. Brother, every game this season, I'm yeah, score at least 2-3 goals. Don't do that. At Emirates, this brother. Not do me that.
Okay.
I'm sure at least 2 goals today, at least.
As me say,
Anybody
as me
from
say, good game. But lack of depth, lack of discipline from Casemiro. You know.
Me say from Casemiro get the yellow, I'm say Ten Hag stay, so I say yes, it's your fault. I not gonna blame Casemiro, you know why? He probably his experience enough to know over challenge, but my boy they get to man.
A silly challenge.
No man,
challenge.
they get to it. If him never do that, my boy get to man. Me at the school, man.
Me say, brother, let's make a defender then do the work, brother.
But then again, he still end up draws. I better make him go on. No, that was his.
Make him go on. That's the whole point. Make defender them do the work. But I'm say,
him and Ten Hag have to take it 50-50. The first change, as I said, should have be Ima come off.
Come off.
Yeah, man. Casemiro should have come off.
Because all right, drawing the Crystal Palace game there 1-1 and put out a better team, your stronger team against Arsenal, which is a better team, and try and get a point and win Yasso. For the win Yasso, it 7 points that. So you know what I mean? No, you ended up with only what 4
1 point from 2 games. 1 point from 2 games.
No, that's a 4 points over the stretch there with Man City.
Okay, yeah.
Come on. And then look how late on the Gita too. Offside goal. 3 penalty in again.
What's offside goal? The man outside, brother. That's cool, man. The man outside. The one beside can play the man on, man.
Yes, so me have still a dweller. Me have to just listen to the man but they are top of us.
We stop him there. Right now, Newcastle in them skin. And Newcastle drop farm team. I'm telling me, so watch Newcastle got decline.
I'm not worried about Newcastle.
Them not enough quality going forward. Them good runner back, but not enough quality going forward. But
Man,
they're not in top form, man. Man, all right, man. This is us, not them. This is not Manu Buckle right now. This is bigger than money right now. Know that them not coach make the mistake and then come here so come put out a performance. But
no, once they drop the points, all right. You see if we end up win, take the 6 against win that Crystal Palace game, even
Palace and City, 6, yeah. It didn't so bad, yeah.
It wasn't so bad, but once I drop points against Palace, for the most part, you have to say, and then Casemiro missing. Because when the last time we gave 3 goals in our game, real talk.
I think
2 and give 3.
Against City, I think the last time when we conceded so much goal. Yeah.
No, we give 3
the first match.
Villa.
Villa beat. How much Villa beat? 4-1 or 4-0?
3-1. I think a 3-1 or 2-1 or 3-1. I think a 3-1. One or tight one.
Villa play on when Emery forward though.
Yeah.
4-0. About 4-0, I think, you know.
No, man, a 3-1. I think a 3-1 game it done. To be 3-1.
But I mean, brother, Arsenal play. I can't. My yard, I can at least 2 goals. So 2, 3, or 4. I can't see. That's no school, no man.
No, man. I won. Me say I won in the get if Casemiro on the field. I'm telling her that. Me tell my brethren. Me say 2-1 never get.
Me say, if Casemiro, if just step on the field, we are scoring them chances when we see God. So,
but
you can
like
analyze
said,
if you miss a important player, me miss an important player at the fixture. And that's how you go. That's why I say our team is as good as a bench and as a backup players, them, you know. Yeah, so that's they say there. So I guess Nketiah coming in for Jesus is better than McTominay coming in for Casemiro.
No, by far, it's like.
Okay, put it that way.
Remember, Casemiro not only defensively solid, him can pass the ball, him can, and the man can. Casemiro is a box-to-box player.
Yeah, I see Casemiro. You know you have players like Arnold, a right back, Casemiro, a midfielder. You have some players, even though them player designated position, them offer so much more on the football pitch, you know. And some players are great players. Like them as a compare, like who's the best right back, centre back, left back, or right. But you have players who play a position, but them offer so much more than where the so-called role them play. And that's like a Casemiro. He's a whole midfielder, but him offer so much more upon the pitch that edge. We want from wingers. Yeah,
when I give them
so much.
See man make a pass where Rashford score. Me I say watch it.
Yeah, man, a lot.
Can't, you know what I mean? So when I lose a player like that and then lose him in an injury, silly game like this, like silly players,
The way
coaching decision.
yeah, you have to blame
know what
the
I mean?
coach and the player experienced enough to know. But the coach was the one who make him out there at that time. That's why I'm beat.
The most I blame upon the coach still, because
Yeah, man,
as we
you
say,
were making out the man. After 60 minutes, the man that him for the half.
75 minutes, brother, come on. And
Yeah,
him out there, the first 70 minutes, take him off. 20 minutes, brother, you must can, you know. And as me tell you, we just know Scott T, them not have it. As we say, you see, this the team are out there real, other than the defensive player them, which is Veron and Martinez. Other side that we normally have the Scott, the Fred and the Scott McTominay in the middle of the park. Ericsson going, you know, we don't have the ball much, so we don't create much going forward. But those are the players we normally have, and we see the result. And that's what it is. And Arsenal do what they do. Look dangerous to win the championship. I really when we start Medsit, I said, I don't want Man City to win three titles. So if Arsenal win it, even though I don't like Arsenal, I'm not gonna feel too bad. You know, but I prefer Bruno take it than City.
Yeah, and any fan will bring Chelsea, Liverpool, or even Man U. If them really like get up and say them prefer City win the league again, then
No, that.
I mean that's something right, because why would you want this team continue win when a team will win for 20 years, at least I just won another 20 years. At least they can say, okay, I just want to win. But you really want Pep and him friend him continue what is dominate and laugh off it. At the first we see the state of mind in the know. We love him stay there, you know. He win me a win.
No, but it show me, all right. It show me to a certain extent there's not much pressure. The league not offer much pressure since Pep forward. Other than, you know, maybe the first cup, like the first year when
year
win it.
I think about 4th or 5th him finish, you know.
No, but what they the first title the championship, remember say it's a late one them. I think are we them scored a late one upon?
On the last day, finally.
Yeah, Aguero scored a late goal.
That wasn't Pep era, you know. That was before Pep.
Oh, that was before Pep?
Yeah, the 2012.
Oh, that's a 2012.
3-2 Crystal Palace before Pep. Mancini, I think.
But
Pep win on the last day. Where they? But then I think Liverpool. From Pep come a bit. Man, at one time when he finished second, but never close. Never close. With Mourinho, yeah, never that close. No, Mourinho. It was 2019, I think, 2020. Yeah, 2019. No, 2020. 2019 was Liverpool. Run them down. I think 2020. One of them here, Mourinho finished second with them.
You know, but I don't want Man City to win the championship. That's why when we drop points for Bex.
Yeah, at least you know that's our way. We're in grasp. I will need for us continue and the important again them get the result them.
Yeah, but if a forward with Casemiro, with not Casemiro, and you lose against the Arsenal team where I play very well on top of the table.
Yeah, that's
not about. It's about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you drop the points, so we know want, and then it's like help out Man City away in a certain sense. Man City, Man
City. Like you can't between two. You can't in a weird spot, because you drop the points, them would have push you in the argument, and then if you beat Arsenal, you push Man City. So what do you? Yeah, because if you beat Palace and then beat Arsenal, at least you can say, yeah, me within 3 points Arsenal, me they're right there.
Yeah.
You know, Arsenal have City to play early February. That match a draw, continue good form, we can really and truly get there. And City have Tottenham to play week after next too. So that's actually important for real. And we really feel like we're gonna drop the ball this up.
But I'm telling man dash the game, man.
Yeah, but
man dash the game. But as me say, me tell me Virgin say me not feel like say we are go be able to challenge. I say challenge for kind of title. I say, first of all, we don't have the depth.
People got hope in the past couple of weeks because City there drop points and Uno win, and it was not far.
Brother, we are far-fetched.
The Newcastle game, it shut down a lot. Like it does kill a momentum more than they have.
Crystal Palace game there. But it's not even that. But Mendes, you play 4 competition in now. That's the problem, Normally we drop out of the cup, that's our next thing, brother. If they drop out of
the FA Cup.
If it's sacrifice FA Cup or sacrifice Carabao Cup, and just have to depend on two.
Already a good position in the Carabao Cup because a lot of big teams them out. A phone cup lose. So I think we should just get that cup there. Winning trophies, they do a lot for that team and the spirit and the energy and the chemistry. So win that cup there. Sell the FA Cup. Try win the UEFA Cup and do as best as they can in the Premier League. And at least FA Cup got down at the tail end of the season. And the Carabao Cup will don't finish soon. So that would have even better forget that out of the way. You wouldn't have FA Cup to play. It's just League and UEFA Cup. I think with everything now, it's kind of difficult.
If when got the points against, which we still never know about game, so a whole heap of points to play for. About
whole heap of points still to play, yeah.
About 60 points, a little bit less than 60 points to play for, basically. So
yeah.
If we continue in a Europa League that I want additional looking forward for another 10 game on top of it was hard. I'm gonna tell my dad, brother. Number one, the only way me indulge in a conversation about challenge and in a title, if not only get depth, we have to sign a bunch of players, bring in a bunch of players in a general manner. I say, see, brother, we can't one injury. If Rashford injured, we goal gone up front, and see Casemiro get lose. I will look on the result. I don't say, brother, win side defensive might can survive. Yeah, but the keep up front, we need players, and in a middle part, we just not have it for that conversation, brother. Arsenal, see the man and bring Bright Trossard, then take off a Martinelli. You bring on another quality player in a Trossard, brother. It's like they have a lot of a quality player, and Arsenal not really have the injury problem to a certain extent, which other than importance of a Jesus. And you see Nketiah forward in and him do what him supposed to. If I score right now, rapid more than even
on the rate more than just in the rate now we must score more than just I think a 4 or 5 games straight now him score. And him score a double SS, so you know that it's good for him. And I'm glad for him because he did the same thing in the last season too, when remember I said we did end up lose Aubameyang Christmas and then lose Lacazette by injury for the last couple of weeks, and he come and do a good job too. So, I'm glad for him. I'm glad for him still because he's a man who rub the bench hard, and when you see new players come in and play over here, it's like, but let's say, in a certain player, sometimes you carry a certain weight, and that's just it. So I'm really happy for him. But then just as soon come back, when he come back, I got the coach. I just say a good stress for the coach, a good problem. If you say you have a player we have scored, you have a player we offer so much. The same thing we talked about a while ago. When I play offer a little bit more than just the role with them play, that's what Gabriel Jesus do. Him come and he do a lot more than what the eye go see if you just keep ball at the net. So it's a difficult for Arteta and how he might manage the situation. But I just think Jesus is that good. He might come back in the team straight. But after we play West Ham about 3 weeks ago, you understand, and we look on the fixtures and we see Brighton, I play brilliant football this season. We see Newcastle, Tottenham, and Man U, 4 really difficult games when you look on the fixtures and the team them. And 10 points was actually where me semi at least one from it. And honestly, I feel like we could have beat Newcastle. But it never I will win the next 3 match. And I think that game you're winning that game is a big statement. And I feel like Arsenal playing Man City at home first, really good for them. Next month we are play them at home. I think the first week or so, or second week, and I think that's good for Arsenal. If we can win that game at home, I think we have one Premier League fixture before we play Man City, at least one. If we can continue upon the same route, win the game, but that Man City game at home first. If we can even avoid defeat, but I prefer win. If Arsenal win that game at home versus Man City, it's their title for lose at that point. If
Yeah, it's a long way to go. It's a long way to go. And on
But
the
should that be 8 points with a game in hand? And Arteta now would have
possibly,
to keep himself and say,
possibly 11.
how we
possibly
manage
11.
this? Yeah, possibly 11 if they win the game in hand. And he will look at himself and say, how we manage this, because he might UEFA Cup. The UEFA Cup is really challenging this year because you have Barcelona and they have Atletico and they have a lot of big teams in the UEFA Cup. And teams that perform, Man U themselves, who might potentially have too much against Man U again this season if we might meet them before finals or wherever. So there are a lot of big games in the UEFA Cup to say. You can't look at UEFA Cup and say you're a soft games and you can put anybody out there unless you put the Premier League as a priority. And I think
No, that's the thing is like that's the problem. Another table bridging is like a premature expectations start headed to Man U. I mean, I say, brother, one thing.
Yeah, with the farm, it's like people start.
We are play good. Yes, we know that for years, and that maybe that's why. But let's be realistic here. The depth of this side, the number of game we are play, we cannot. It have a hard, brother. It's like remember, you know, Man City totally start. In a one-eye game them, even though them lose one-eye cup game them, but in a one-eye game them, in a one-eye cup game, it's a totally different starting level than put out there, brother.
Even at the one-eye Premier League game, we're there. When you look on the bench, it's the Bernardo Silva. You look the man them where the important, quote unquote, important players them team up on the bench sit down, and it's a quality team out there play same way. So Man City can balance the schedule. That squad can do it. You know?
And it's so funny. Bringing in a Trossard that give a depth. I don't think Fune be depth as deep as theirs.
Yeah, we need a player who can play across the line. So I think it's a very good addition to the team. You know, we have other players, but them players they're really not they're not up to it as yet. So we can't even depend on them. So him coming in really good. First Jesus coming in February. We just want him come and sharp immediately. You know, want him be on it immediately. Like, he can come like a 2 transfer where we get basically like just coming in fresh to play for 3 months, 2-3 months. Great addition. We just need to keep the farm until then. But I'm gonna say when UEFA Cup start, by that time we're gonna already play Man City. Arteta are gonna have a whole heap of big decisions to make. And boy, I mean, we're not gonna manage it, but he must just try make the best choices going on. I mean, him try to approach it a game at a time, but at that point, it's very important. When you look on, if we beat Man City at home, a potential 11-point lead, it will put thoughts to your head, hey, we can't afford to give up.
So we are say prioritize the Premier League because of 20 years. Like we have to prioritize that league there.
That share that sentiment.
Because you win regardless, the only benefit of the Europa League is having a cup. Is having a cup.
But I feel like in this position, it already guaranteed Champions League, so it's just to win the UEFA Cup.
Yeah, so for win the Europa Cup, it's just a cup. It's just a title to win a European Championship.
To win the Premier League. So I think at that point, he might really have something. Well, let's see how we approach it. But up until then, let's see if the farm continue. We need to keep the winning going. And we need to keep the team fresh too. I mean, we don't want nobody to get injured again because
can't believe the man them teeth 3 penalty. Me get a man them giving none enough. Then a half side goal the man them give.
There's a lot of players out there who feel we can cope without it if they're injured. So we can keep the team fresh same way. Win the next couple of games and going to the Man City game at home with the record we have and with Man City are play. I know we are play. I think it's gonna be a shootout again. Let's see if we can manage to win that game. It's a big. If
we don't win the Man City game,
yeah.
I think that put a lot of pressure upon
Pep.
Upon Pep and uno have. I think winning the Man City game very close to winning title because barring some kind of injury, we are going really put in another situation where we have to make a decision and start stretch the team. Yeah. I think it's supposed to be okay. And again, it helps, as I say, the lesser competition, them not really focus on, like, you know what I mean, certain game. The man them can.
I forget to mention we are going FA Cup to how we going to approach that too, because you know FA Cup is really it's an important cup for the big side of them in the league still. FA Cup is really a big cup, you know.
I mean, I think
Oh,
for me, Arteta, this
Yeah.
year,
drop all of them.
FA Cup, at least I'm worries.
Least,
The
yeah.
Europa Cup,
Yeah.
it's whatever happen. Me play my game, but whatever happen. And
But
me still be a little bit,
leagues,
I still be a little bit restrained with that. With the English league, now winning for so long,
yeah.
and the benefit of winning the English league is putting me is in a Champions League where we would I get with if we win we guarantee if we win the Europa Cup. The Europa Cup half a table for me personally. Like me say, I'm gonna play the game, but it's gonna be restrained and whatever. Me and focus have to just dethrone Man City, because regardless of win this league, we have Champions League football. FA Cup, whatever happened there.
I feel like already I think we're safe enough to say we qualify for Champions League. I don't think we're going to kick off that bad for qualify for Champions League. So I don't think winning the FA Cup, UEFA Cup for that reason.
About freaking almost 20 points above the fifth.
Yeah. Yeah, so me not see that. So realistically, that out of the argument, it's winning whatever you think winning which one is more important, and would I do a lot more for the club and the team. And I think winning the Premier League would have been that 20 years on, you don't win it. You know, just a coach for like 2.5 to 3 years.
A coach where them decide to get on fire one time.
You understand? You never take up a big job. You were assistant before. And if you come in at the side and do this, it would really mean a lot for him as a coach, for the club.
And for a young players.
Yeah. Now, a next important point before I go, because I'm going to close out the next 3 to 5 minutes. Next important point, AJ. Look at this. We'll play Man U twice. We'll play Tottenham twice. We have Chelsea to play. We have Liverpool to play. And I'm going to mention this, the 2 City match. And honestly, this is a time when I honestly really don't think we are so far away from a beating a City. So I'm really not even that. If you say, that's 2 City game, they're worrying about it. I'm not worried about it much, honestly. And that is highly because we are the first game at home. Now, a lot of the big teams will play them double 2 times already. So barring City, just Liverpool. These teams are not playing great. Liverpool, Chelsea, who else? Can't say Newcastle. Outside of the so Liverpool, Chelsea, Newcastle, and the City.
You have Tottenham.
We'll play
one more game.
no, we'll play Tottenham twice already.
Twice already. Oh.
Yeah, City have Tottenham again. So when you look at those big games where we would have cut immediate, like if you beat me, a 3 points gain, we eliminate a lot of those already. And I still don't think Chelsea and the Liverpool right now in the state they are, we should go into those games have much worries. Take them important because coming into the season, they probably have a little chance of trying to make European spots. So they might come and play them quality players.
I think Liverpool are make champion. When they play them, come back. Because I think an injury kind of, for the most part, them not too. When they get back them player, because they have so much player injured.
Yeah, and I think that is the biggest problem for them. So outside of those games, the other games which you don't want to take too, light and casual, it's supposed to be games that would
and them the game. That's the beauty of English league still.
Yeah.
Cause look at Man U.
You beat City, then join
City. We beat Arsenal. We beat Liverpool. We beat Liverpool. Yeah. We draw with Chelsea and we draw with Newcastle. You see me? No, on the second leg we lose to Arsenal. You know what I mean? But if look out of all of them game there, right? That's about probably like 21 points. We end up take at least 14 or 15 points out of them all of the match. You get what I say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that thing say if our team have a stats like that, they would have probably lead the table. And the lesser team them. And why and the difference this is with Arsenal and before is that a team like Crystal Palace, a team like even Brentford, the Leeds, those teams. Put for them team there, brother. We're not
No,
putting them team there.
before teams,
Yeah,
no,
before.
before this season, those are teams where Arsenal may only consider come turn
Yeah,
them
man,
up,
come
turn them
beat
up.
them. Yeah,
And
this
that
season
was
we're not putting them side.
a difference in attitude at the Arsenal this season. Those games where we used to go away, especially away from home, we used to find it difficult for win. So if we can continue on the form we have and get those wins out of the way, you know, coming May might not look too bad. But as I say, I think the next month to 2 months and a half it could be very important for Arteta. If we can keep momentum and then beat City at home, he might have some big decisions to make, and we're not gonna manage it. But
We have
see.
Liverpool, we have Chelsea. We have one more game. We have one more game with Man City. We Arsenal twice. We have one more game with Man City.
No, no, play Man City twice now. No, lose 6-3, then beat them.
Look, streets, yeah, and beat them 2-1. So Man
City
we're supposed to up the table for the rest of the game. Them.
We don't have Chelsea. We don't have Newcastle again. We don't have we don't have Spurs again. I think we don't have Spurs again. Yeah. So I think Arsenal, looking at the fixtures, if they can just continue the farm, it in them and but that City game at home are going to be very important. So
I'm just mad because, as I say, if me even lose, say Casemiro the player, me lose to Arsenal, beating Crystal Palace, they're on 42 points. No, they're 3 points above Newcastle. Because Newcastle do goal difference better now. So I think a 4-2 up there now.
I think one about one behind some of the City.
Yeah, it's just like then we'd have the conversation. But as I say, being that you're still in a four, and that's the beauty of the team playing okay. I guess that's the beauty of the team finding form. You're still in a 4 competition. It's hard because when you look on the bench, look our bench, we have Pilestre, the little 17-year-old, when you may know, Garnacho, that's our attacking Ilanga. That's our bench, brother.
Yeah, you need the winner still home, so let's see if he can, get some work done.
You know what I mean? So, but think about that. When me tell me Reggie say, I'm not worry about challenge for me say we want to make it to Champions League. In a Champions League, you can sign better players. Because I don't think Chelsea this year are gonna make it to Champions League. So when we say a player like Osimhen from Napoli, where want to leave, in the summer, a team like Man U look more promising. You have Harry Kane now. If Tottenham don't make it to Champions League, we know we can buy. And I would prefer, even though the age 30-year-old, I'm gonna be 30, but we know Harry Kane give it.
Yeah, man, Harry Kane will lift anything. Right now, what we would want to see Harry Kane go either Man U or Man City. We don't want to see that. None at all.
But like I said,
you cannot eliminate the possibility to me, but you never know.
City not possible because with the Haaland. I don't think. I think for sure. Him go a Man U go for
Man City. Kane, none of them said it. Yeah, make him steal him there at Tottenham and continue. Even the person, he's a madman for still at Tottenham until this day. But now that my team up on a level where, me not really want nobody else to itch up. Just stay around this. So still at Tottenham.
What we need. All right, look at it. As much, as the people, it's still one of the biggest club in the world, Guys, see, Man, you put them name in the conversation. One more people start talking about possibility as a talent.
But that's what football is. You just need to run a farm, You want to run a farm, and as you say, teams are going to drop points here and there. So January.
I really want, more want an IL person by the club.
2 months time, you never know what team are looking.
More want an IL person by the club. I don't want Ratcliffe by the club. Trust me. But hey. Make one of the Isle man them love the football and they will spend on the football, not about the money. Because they know how to focus on the money. Them don't have a Isle money already.
Yeah, buy. When someone see you even buy. Well, we could see if it will work for Chelsea, So,
but it was a good game. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was a good game.
On to get lucky. VAR from the side.
Man, you make it more of a game than expected.
Yeah, man. VAR
but not
VAR,
surprised.
VAR,
VAR, man.
VAR Arsenal trust.
You know, we're more VAR, you know. When I say all right, respect, we'll see how this
Bless
go on. I think a FA Cup next weekend. But until then, respect brother for pass through. You know, a good game. You know, you get my 3 points at your yard and you come on my yard and feel like say the bad, but that's just so it go.
Big offside goal, man, and Robbie side,
We just
But
might
deplete-
need again in the UEFA
No.
Cup and then the argument come again. That's it go.
a depleted arm side in man have a thief, a half-side goal. What may I tell you?
Hey, the
Oh,
ball.
Big Papa not down a Universal Resort. You know, say a Jamaican flag in the crowd. I want to have a Big Papa that. Fan fest down there loud, you know, but big up yourself, brother.
Yeah, man, respect,
Big up
man.
everybody.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, thank you guys for passing through. Please hit the like button on your way out. So Arsenal, they won 3-2 over Manchester United, and they are now 5 points clear at the top with a game in hand in front of City. It was an exciting game, I must say. Manchester United, they gave Arsenal a game at home, and that's good. It's good to see, you know, top teams performing even without their full squad. Casemiro missing for Man U, Jesus missing for Arsenal, but we still had a game in front of us, and it was exciting. So thanks once more. Enough love, and I'll see you guys soon.